Remember said this how
more stress, more headache. Reggae Boyz fans.
Come like we can't get nothing right with that side there.
our people there. Our people come here, you know. Remember say first market day, you know, like you go a Linstead, you know. Remember Garrison, remember when you come in, say howdy, hit the like button. Yeah. And hit everything, you know, so Ryan LFC things up and running, up and gunning. You understand? No, a problem, people. May I tell you the truth.
Problem.
When you run in, because it's serious.
What was the name of the squad? Page you did tell me about Cataract?
Which squad this up?
You did tell me about a page where me couldn't find some of the player them on one page.
Oh, FM squad builder. Okay. FM data.
Yeah.
And then squad builder. Okay. Two different ones. FM data squad builder is a good one. Hold on, man, run in, man. This thing is so. Ryan, what you name this something? Oh, Jamaica should line up again. Ryan, change that something there, man. Bad man, change the title, make the people know. Say, well, fuck, I go on. And
so,
you can put.
Ryan, where you want me to change the title?
Already, bum.
You can't go change it again,
no, man. Put the question mark and restart. Ryan, we don't have a pretty thing, brother, about how Jamaica should line up. Right now, can Jamaica line up?
Yeah, true. Alright, you are going. When you go on top, I'm going to fix the title and come back in.
Fix the title and come back in, brother.
Put it again.
COVID leak.
How
no, brother, we want God.
How will COVID affect Jamaica going forward?
I don't want to use a word, brother. The man might flag the video, bro.
No,
when we use COVID.
The flag the video. Just say go on night camp. Bobby Reid out. Yeah, three man in a room.
Yeah.
We want to know 3 man in a room, dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a Ryan LFC in a room with him, baby.
Virgin.
All the chair with a look for chair with a one.
Brother.
Room, dog.
The whole team collapse, brother.
Yes, a madness, this brother.
Virgin. The whole team collapse.
Right now, somebody call our rope. They have broke the neck, brother. Our hockey tree, me look.
Yo, Virgin, this is.
1 man, 2 man, 3 man. In a certain room, I have 3 man in that room. I won't do. You think a country bus where I go a Falmouth? Want to shove up man in that back of a bus? Cool. Big crocodile tail. Demo, no up here, no Demo.
Demo. More ask you, Demo.
All right.
Why JFF have more than 1 man in a room? Why them no book a 23 room for the players them? Everybody have a separate room. Just like how the United States do it. Just like Costa Rica do it. These are the 2 teams I know do that.
We should have been
we need some answers. So Demo can link and come back and tell where we really are going. Because I want to know where the Congo, Bongo, Jungle go on this, brother.
The whole of the team have COVID, brother. Probably the whole of the team probably going to get it, brother.
No, but what even they don't have it and they're touching wood, I'm gonna wish that for no man. Once you do the contact tracing, it look like you work with the JFF. You his the JFF Demo. You his As a matter of fact, you need to change your head to Demo GMF Dre 9. Because the girl them at top outside for 9, you know. Watch it now. And come know I know gun 9 you have it, okay? I know gun 1. You understand? So take the Demo Dre GFF. Look here, man. No, so we have to await the results of the contact tracing. Who we sat down with next to the bus, etc., etc. I don't want to blame the fans, you know, because I hear a thing going about interaction with fans. So when have a camera, you know who them take selfie with, yeah, and can link them people there.
Yeah, but is it wise though to take selfie?
No, it is not wise, but it's not only Jamaica do it. Be fair and honest. When the tournament start, it just the love with there, brother. And I would say the discipline, cause I want selfie me tell. Now I go around the chuck and tell you. You understand? But most of the man, me just take a fist bump or beg them a picture from a
yes, so no cataract, are you gonna give the man them COVID?
No, dog. Let me tell you what me do, brother. You see when we go on the training session, dog, we stop by university. Cause university campuses do free testing. I'm gonna get my rapid test done. Remember, I'm vaccinated fully. Because me no want to mash up my side. Me can't careless with my side. I remember I said this never happened during our training, you know. When the small amount of what they did. Because every man where they say, you know. Remember I said I would have made I done, you know. You understand? So me make sure every man say, yo, every man pull up on you. But we soon a vaccination thing, you know that. And every man where they do they're vaccinated. So it will be in our game. So Rob Smith, ramp with me, dog. I have a negative test them, dog. Run them joke, them brother.
But on a real level, you know. Right? So you say we have to wait for the contact tracing report.
So you have to wait some contact tracing because that's obvious, right? Because and the first thing is a man itch up in our room. So there are some questions. So even though this are the garrison and people, I'm telling you so. Running from my yard in a garrison and a zinc fence running us up on Ryan LFC. If you don't lick the like button, that is like saying how they do. You understand? And if you don't knock on the zinc fence, we could have clean out one broom wrong outside there so, and get nervous and you could have get all keckle up. So please, knock on the door. Knock a like button, make we know say you're good. Yeah, so we can tell yourself we're all right wrong here. If we are the thugs them now, do not wrong here. So people, we want to try and more structure that program at all. We need to ask some question about administration. We need to ask some question about fan interaction. And we need to ask some questions about Bobby Reid himself. And then we need to look ahead now. So what will really go on in IT? Right? No. No, brother. Hold on, right. Hold on.
Everybody say cataracts are bring the COVID, brother.
But on the real level still, the fan interaction thing, I think right now we have it, them base power we did now. We can't let's hope and keep our fingers crossed. We can't them have to go cut that now. Them have to go cut that.
Something Ryan. Yeah. Legal, brother. So we're sitting here. Sitting here. 2 vaccine fully. Me no ramp with my side. I'm going to show you. Hold on. I'm going to go in on my email.
Taylor, the man who attack cataract. My name's cataract.
Hold on. I'm going to go in on my email though. COVID. Yeah, I'm going to show you.
Oh, we're going to do this.
Let me show you my... yeah, I'm going to show you. Hold on, man. So my lab report there. On a ramp with man dog. Or lab report there, so. Shade up and down.
But that's not important right now.
No, hold on, I show man there. Say it there, so. Or they can't say it. Or they can't say it there, so. Or they can't say it. Antigen test. Or they look good, negative. We ramp with it. And every bad man, it thing free dog. Fresh guy, they tell me show you a test dog. Every day I go there, so. In the 3 days I go. I make sure take a test each day. Because you don't know what can happen afterwards. We don't live careless. You understand me, I say? Good. Yeah. We don't live careless. Make sure. And But when you go to a bigger stadium where there was a bigger interaction with fans, right? And even then, I kind of hold back myself now. One dog I talk to, personal. Every other dog, I just take a picture of them way back. But the girls, them, they want the selfie them with the ball of them. So, I think the WD Wizard, I pay me get paid for talking. And that people, pay me for talk. Yeah, I hold the mic, I hold the Michelle, I'm a talk for a living. Good. However, there, so, boom. Yeah, so I've been
So
the last
Catara,
thing on the file.
big man thing now. We have
Yeah,
to
man.
jump, we have to attack 10 minutes, we go another video. We have to attack it. We are gonna
All
do
right.
we are gonna do the we are gonna line up last. We are gonna do that
All
last
right. So,
because
so,
there's
so
no
people,
way we can talk how we are gonna line up. We don't know how much people
people
when
are
this something
affected.
going to come back. I think tomorrow it's supposed to come back for chat. So more player probably out. So we're gonna attack that last. But we want to talk about the JFF first because I think
No, but I think, Ryan, I think we should talk about the people. So, people, those who don't know, the, the, the reports are that Bobby Reid, aka Dexter Daps, scorer of the second goal in the 26th minute, goal of the season so far for the tournament, he has tested positive to COVID. Bobby D. Cordoba Reid. Ricky Danks and the Cataract family check in. And a bad day. Right now, kill me, bad dog. I will take off the rope there, fam. Because I can't find walkie tree. I want to egg myself, dog. Oh, God. But there are some serious questions to ask, right? I know some man I run jokes. I never take that serious. Because last time I linked around the player them on Friday. So I couldn't respond to one result where I come out today. You understand? So I know I joke a man in my run, but there was interaction, major interaction with the fan. But it's not only the Reggae Boyz. And I think they're coming off on a high, not being around fans, both for the club. This is the first time they would play before fans. They're such an outpouring. You understand? Because if you notice, the second game was delayed by half an hour. If you notice that the second game they start 9:30, 9, because the love was just so much there between the Jamaican fans and the Jamaican players. Them, you understand? Yeah, man, we know a joke, man. All we a big man, a garrison, brother. Yeah, man. So the 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 whole thing is a sad day because a man look like he need ready to bust up the John again. You understand? I don't know around a which part of Spanish town he get him tool, but him tool it shine and a clap, plum, 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 plum. So they look for some more. So the baller we just want to tell you from Ryan LFC, Taylor, Cataract, the whole of we have said, strong up yourself. You understand? We support you 110%. You see it? You understand? But yeah, but Ryan in a bed in a Sebastian, but no man in a Ryan bedroom. I Empress just come a while ago. So we want to know, Ryan, the question is why are players sharing a room? If it is true, JFF confirm. Why are players sharing a room on this tournament? Is this a breach of COVID protocols? Because you're supposed to have some isolation, not isolation, it's supposed to have some separation and some social distancing because you would be touching the same bathroom, you know.
Yeah. But it's Cataract. Let me explain to you now how.
Yeah, man. Explain
This
until.
was similar thing to when the West Indies opened up cricket. You know, this is not about cricket. When they went to England, right? When the COVID, they were the first sports team to really go and play after COVID. So when you're in the bubble is considered that once everybody in the bubble is negative and you're not in contact with people outside the bubble, then there's no social distancing within the bubble. You get what I'm saying? So that's basically the protocol. Is they call it the COVID bubble. Once you're in the bubble, you can be in contact with each, because you're gonna, as a football player, you go out on the field with the teammates. It's hard to isolate players. You see me? It's like you gotta tell a man to run out and stay upon one part. So this is where the problem is now. So it has to be a possibility. If none of the other players them don't have COVID, he caught COVID from an outside source. And we need to know from the GFF, are these people allowing their family members to come and visit them? Do they have contact with family members? Are they meeting people outside of? Is there even a COVID bubble? We don't know, brother. That would like to know. Those are the important questions. Is there a bubble? And is, because obviously there's not a bubble. If Cataract was that close to so many players, because I was shocked as my brother in Cataract, made it shock to see you and the player them come and say, isn't there supposed to be a COVID bubble? Because though you're vaccinated, I'm sure nobody check and say, Cataract, where's your vaccination card?
No, but the Taylor, remember that at that time there wasn't a bubble. That was a JFF training camp. The bubble would have started. No. The bubble started Friday night with CONCACAF. So they moved from the hotel into the CONCACAF facility, right? And all teams moved there. So there wasn't a bubble per se, because it couldn't be a bubble because it was a regular commercial hotel that had guests. You come down for breakfast, you mingle with the guests, you go by the pool, you go by the check-in.
Yeah. Not to cut the Cataract. I actually saw the players in a gym with other individuals who weren't a part of the team. That was shocking for me as well.
Right. So in the training camp, it wasn't such a bubble per se, right? But they had to then on the Friday afternoon when me cut, you know, what are the Seba, Rayma, we cut, like how them side they cut left the Premier League, right? All right, and then now the players were tested, and then went on the CONCACAF transportation, took them to the CONCACAF facility. So from Friday night, we're not in a no training facility, we're not in a contact with the player them, nothing like that at all. You understand? So I think it would have been difficult to contain the emotion after the match. But I think it should have been dealt with in a way where the team management should have said, okay, people, you can get the pictures of a player, but you can't get the selfie.
Or if you're gonna get a selfie, you should show your vaccination.
No, they're not a time for.
No, I'm just saying.
But Taylor, you have to remember. Say, all right. First of all, we ain't supposed to be in another section. A bum rush section. Cause we don't have no box ticket and no VIP seat. A bum rush. Shove down Officer Dibble. You understand? Squaddy Roman Raisin. Yeah, we shove him down and we go in. Just bum rush thing and go through. Cause we need to see our ball of them. Reach right at the where the bench was. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
So people that take picture, you understand, and such, but the selfie thing, but there was a lot of people who I think had friends or family members who at the game they were you know, speaking to them and linking with them. So
that was my issue. That's my question to you earlier.
Right, okay. But I don't know if they I don't know, and but I don't think they could have gotten to the facility. So we don't know where he got the contracted the COVID from. I've heard other serious rumors about something. Clubbing. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that on your so because I don't have it. I don't have it confirmed. I'm not spread rumor on them something a serious thing that, but there were other rumors that they might have been other breaches. I'm not say a Bobby Reid breach. I don't know who them. There were rumors of other breaches, and speculation, and allegations of other breaching of a bubble. So make we see what go on now. Bobby Reid get better. Open the two, lick it down. Hope you might be able to recover and get 2 negative tests rapidly and come back maybe in a group stage. So that is the news. So fans them in the comment section can make we know what to think about the news part of it. and then we try and get.
At Ryan say need to start run the breaking news down at the thing that's stuff. It just run. So
You understand? So
when they come on, they can see that.
they can see and know. Right, Ryan know him things. So Ryan just do the right thing, do the maths. You understand? Let me see how much people they and I think. A 52 I watch. I know so Ryan needs to change that something there and make a re-jump in or something for that. Because they it's a thing now telling people how serious the thing is. 52, I'm gonna say how much people like. 36 like. All the people have manners, man. So some other people, remember, you know, this is the Wesley was sad. Yeah, man, I'm suicidal dog. I jump off, I think, but when we go outside, when we go up on the balcony for jump off, we realize somebody up on the ground floor. So we just dirty up my shirt. You understand? Because we up on the ground floor apartment, Taylor. And we run up by the government and chuck off. And then we end up in that dirt and dirty up my shirt.
No, I say more opportunity for players like Maggie. I personally, as I said, I think Fleming will start in that position if the team goes forward.
I forgot about that. God, that's a serious thing.
Yeah, so, I think Fleming will start because Fleming and Bobby Reid are the two players who are rotating that position currently.
I don't see Junior Fleming as a small forward, but I mean we can see, you know. Yeah, Teddy Lee Gray, speedy recovery. So all about that tell me speedy recovery to be that. That's me I tell you. So here what now. The administrative question about the fact that the rooms are being shared. And are you saying, Taylor, that you are comfortable with that? Because I am totally uncomfortable. I believe that in this time, I will go forward. We need to change it up now. Or when we go to Las Vegas, each player ought to have their own room.
Yeah.
Because you don't know, remember you are interacting with players from other squads. You don't know if they are breaching anything.
Because I even saw that one of the Suriname players was in the Jamaican dressing room changing jersey with Leon Bailey. So this is what I'm thinking. So with your what you're saying, I agree. If there is not gonna be a bubble as to where players are having contact with family members, are working out in gym with just regular individuals, they need to have their own room. So if a person comes down with COVID, we can isolate them as quickly as possible. But if they're gonna have a bubble as to where no outside contact is gonna be made, I don't see the necessary. I don't see it really necessary. Basically, if it's a budget thing as well, Cataract. So we have to keep that in mind. Just saying, I'm just putting everything out there. If it's a budget thing,
God, no, please withdraw that. It cannot be a budget because you get a match fee, and if you win, you get $1 million US. So a hotel room then can't cost more than $150.
Not if you win each game.
No, I'm saying if you win the tournament.
Yeah.
So if you're planning to win the tournament, then it can't be. No, man, you can't have budget for that.
But you know the GFF, they keep coming out complaining about.
So let me say something. You have 23 players. First of all, we short one. We are only 22 players in our squad. It's like you can't play FIFA 2021. You don't know if you pick squad. Right? Everybody have 23, we have 22. So 22 rooms at $200 room, which is extravagant. About 150, 160, whatever. Let's say $200 a room, right?
Per night.
You're talking about $4,000, right? Give and take. I'm talking for the players' rooms, right?
So that's it.
Okay. Right. So because we know it's not 200, because I said 22 by 200, but we know it's not 200.
Just to round it off.
4,000. And you're there now. You're there from the 10th going to the night of the 20th. That's 10 nights. So 40 grand you talk about. 40 grand of money, that? Big man thing. Don't tell me. Big man thing. 40 grand of money?
40 grand US.
Yeah, man, 40 grand US. So all you'll be spending is an extra 20G. Remember, so when some rapper and them people go to the man, then carry that, then call it a rack, you know, man. You understand? A couple stacks. Couple stacks. You
Okay.
understand?
But I think they will have as you said, the best we can wish for is that the squad is still intact, that we don't have what happened to Curacao happen to us, where we're removed from the tournament. That's worst case scenario. But I think they will make the adjustments. They will have to. It's obvious now. Your hands, we're the first team in the actual tournament we come down with a player with COVID. So regardless, we will have to make that we were gonna have to make that somebody said what up with is he trying to say Curacao? Clark?
Oh no, cataract. I'm thinking cataract. Call it that Clark. You know, the cataract have a K, you know. So
What up, Cataract? Oh, Cataract.
my flask of rum and boom for tomorrow already. So people,
And the game is tomorrow. Holy crap.
you understand? Sad news with
Game
Bobby
is
Reid, you know.
The game is because for me personally, it's sad that Bobby Reid is out. I think that the team still can go very far without Bobby Reid. My concern is not having more players coming down with it. Cataract. That my big concern.
Okay. And it will be our concern. Demo Dre asked a question, and I'm not sure why Demo Dre, aka the JFF, is asking the fans. But on a serious note, on a lighter note, brother, the JFF need to tell us, was there a vaccination policy for the players? Are all the players vaccinated? We need to know these things, right?
Yeah.
Ricky Dunks, boy, we can't believe it. Keen and Ricketts, I tell you, sad news.
Yeah, but most
No,
people recover in 5 days, you know.
Scarlett and Clark, no,
Cataract.
Bobby Reid would not be ready. But even the recover, he has to have 2 negative tests in 24 hours, right? No, I don't think no, Ricky Dunks, just take that out of your mats. It not ready for Costa Rica, man. Take that out of the mats. That's not gonna work.
Teddy Lee.
That will never happen.
Teddy Lee. I don't know Jonah Fleming personally, but I just think he's a player I would like to have in that position where he could draw some fouls in a dangerous position. As I keep rooting that I would start Jonah Fleming. If he's not cutting it, we rotate between him and Tyreek McGee first half, second half. If he's not cutting it first half, we bring in Tyreek McGee. But I think they might even go with a Corey Burke.
No, but we reached too far. We must say we have 27 minutes, you know. That's our last part of the conversation. We say, oh, we're gonna deal with this. So one of the people what do they believe about this thing about in the chat? Tell me what you think about this thing about players that share room and these things. What you okay with it or okay with it?
Because I don't think the JFF can actually force players to take the vaccination.
No, I don't think they can force players to take the vaccination. So thing, but we want to talk about the room part before. What are the views of the people on this rooming thing? A long time in a life, that's something, brother.
What, separate rooms?
2 yard man up in a room.
But listen. What I'm saying to you is, Cataract, is
there are other ways to save. There are other ways to have savings some money.
What I'm saying to you, Cataract, is if there was a situation where they had a bubble, if you think about it from a common sense perspective, if the players weren't in contact with anyone from the outside, sharing rooms wouldn't be an issue, because these players are gonna come into contact somewhat on the field of play, in training, in the gym. My problem was when I was looking at Instagram stories from players, I saw them in workout facilities with outsiders. Like I saw like a regular lady working out, and you're using a gym. If you're gonna use a gym, you have to make sure that gym is sanitized before the players come in. That gym has to be sanitized where it's not contaminated by people from the outside. So I don't know the precautions that they took, or if the JFF. I think maybe a lot of people now are kind of more lax with the COVID. People are feeling like COVID is there, but it can be dealt with So I think people kind of take them foot up off of the break with the COVID thing. So I think that's what probably reached the JFF. I will cut the JFF some slack on this. Though I'm one of the people who always come down on the JFF, I will cut them some slack on this because based on the news coming out of the United States, it seems that people are trying to get back some level of normalcy, and maybe the JFF kind of acted on that. But the gym thing, I had a problem with seeing players in the gym next to regular individuals working out. That gym should be sanitized before the players enter. You should have somebody structure in that. That's just my point of view on that.
All right. So so a few people jump in and chat and made their he took a number of pictures with fans. So we don't know. And I know Cataract. I've never taken a picture with Bobby. But here's my view. I think somebody made a salient point. Demo, I think a Demo said so. Keen and Ricky said no separate rooms. Teddy Lee, I don't want to hear the money. If I hear the money argument one more time, I'll go back and jump out off our balcony again. You understand? They must say room or no room, they will come in contact with each other. That's true. That's true. That's true. That is true. That is true.
This is football, you know. It's football, you know.
That
They're gonna
true.
come in.
That is true. That is true. That's what I'm saying. Where there are reason, you know. Where there are reason for the choppy. Where there are reason for the choppy. You understand? Where there for the political round bar for the lane. You understand? And there are reason wrong and Miss Poachy bar, you know. So I have to listen, but I want to just touch two more of them comment there. They said they can share room. 20 say they can share room. It builds team camaraderie. Yes, it does. It does. It does. But my picture, Chippy, I'm mad man. Chippy, I run for me that video. Chippy, I run to catch a bus. I lift up a big bag. Aye. The room situation would probably not be up to JFF at this point, say that the facility being provided by CONCACAF, so it would either be CONCACAF provided separate rooms or not. What I need to know though, cause I like facts, you know. I like the facts. You understand? So I want to know if the United States players are sharing rooms, or the United States player have separate rooms, and are the Mexican team sharing. So I just want to know, you know. And if it is that we are the only team not sharing rooms, then I think that's all. We're not ready for that part of madness, no,
Ryan probably fall asleep, brother. Ryan probably have because he might go to work. So if him gonna work, when me get kick off, that's it.
Okay.
Like last night.
Okay. No, last night me did have a cut. See about what other. Me did have a cut.
Yeah.
Caribbean football highlights, the vex we carry with the Gold Cup without Bobby. We have to go try, you know, brother.
No, we can win the Gold Cup without Bobby.
We have to go try.
We've been to the. I was looking at the previous Gold Cup squad last night, Cataract, and comparing to this Gold Cup squad, it was a weaker team, and we went to the final. So I think we can. And for me, looking at Mexico last night, Mexico still had problems early on breaking down Guatemala. Looking at Costa Rica, looking at the United States, as I said, the two best teams to me in this tournament is Panama and Qatar. And
I relax yourself, brother. No, change that argument. You can't call two best teams and not call Jamaica. That shall not work.
All right. The teams that I see that played the best style of football that could potentially take them the farthest or something. The furthest.
No, I would if I told team I must Jamaica plus one other brother.
Jamaica sure. I mean, Cataract, as me saying, even though me is a fan, me can't speak from a biased place when it comes to
me is a fanatic. Me is a fanatic. A team a next team I have to go show because as long as Jamaica in that tournament, me I carry Jamaica. So Jamaica plus one. If you're gonna play yourself in that tournament, in that final, all right. Jamaica that play 2 team.
JPS, you look, we go to the finals, and we brother finals look no work in a football like
So
that.
you have to make your own luck. You have to make your
Yeah,
own luck, JPS. You have to make your own luck.
yeah, it wasn't luck.
Um,
It wasn't.
and I know people, we can't talk about Lord Ravel, you understand, in the thing to come up. But so I think people we agree that we're not going to beat the JFF for the sharing of the room. I'm a big man, but we're not sharing a room with no man. You
No,
understand? But
yeah.
I'm willing to take the views of the commenters. Remember, say one family, Ryan LFC, and we're there in the garrison. These are the zinc fence. We bring the garrison to YouTube. You understand? These are the zinc fence part of it.
Someone said they should be immunized. Brother,
God, sorry, go ahead and address it, JT.
no, him saying somebody said we should be immunized. It's not. You mean vaccinated, like what cataract causes?
Vaccinated. But if he's talking about the players, remember, vaccine don't stop you from catching COVID. You know, it just means that your symptoms are milder and you won't die. You understand? So the vaccine, as I understand it, doesn't stop you from getting COVID. I remember, so you have basically Delta variant there.
Oh, yeah,
You understand? They're bad like yours.
More ask you a question, cataract. Are you aware of how often the players get tested?
Every day.
It's every day.
Every day.
So apparently he didn't have COVID yesterday. So it is
No,
right. So he didn't have COVID. Is that test? So we don't know if the test was yesterday result that we're finding out today. Then
right. We're not sure. We're not certain, but it would be between. I would suspect between Tuesday, Wednesday result. We're finding out today. But as far as I knew, they were tested regularly. In the training camp setting. In the training camp setting.
Cataract in this comment with Teddy Lee, and the same thing Ryan LFC was saying to me. He said enough of the vaccine talk because YouTube love to take down channels about COVID. So, and he said Ryan, that was one of his things that he had problems with putting in the title. So
all right. So
injection.
no injection. The joke. Yeah, the joke. You get a joke. So we don't know if the people then they get the joke, and we don't know if I don't think the GFF can force any player to take a joke. You understand? But these are some things that bigger than our pay grade wrong, and I get to you. So
Catara, let me see if we can let me before you read some more comment, let me see if we can possibly brainstorm and do some kind of contact tracing in the sense where if the result possible came out today, right? So you're thinking after they had a training session yesterday, how early did they find this out? And so it's a good possibility that a lot of players probably didn't contract this then. Depends on what point of the day yesterday he caught it then, right?
No, remember say it would have given you the result, but you don't know how long he would have had it because he's asymptomatic. So he's not showing any symptoms.
No, but you said they get tested every day. So that may I try work off of.
But remember, say you're asymptomatic, you know. So when you're asymptomatic, the rapid test can give you a false negative.
False negative.
So you'd have had to get a PCR test to really confirm. But there are possibilities to get false negatives with the rapid test because the reliability is less than that of the PCR, the gold standard test, the antigen test. You understand? But I'm a doctor, so booba. So let us get down to the facts. So WD Wizard, let us address something. Nobody forget the number 10 shirt. It belonged to Walter Boyd, and it passed down. Walter Boyd not dead and gone, but he will out the shirt now to Bobby Reid. Now man now put on the number 10 shirt. And that's for the thing there.
He will be ready for the semis. Somebody says
well,
Teddy Lee.
Teddy Lee. Well, Teddy Lee, I mentioned the same thing when I said when I mentioned.
So I not even got that's why I'm saying now about the read it. So
I read it. But what we have said Teddy, so you say it dog have a Well, make a hope of something like when they up over Saudi Arabia then, and the dog all right again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we are going to only speculate right now based on the limited information that you have right
Very
now.
true, very true.
So, I would love to get your.
So we are move on, as JT said, because that is the fact. He has tested positive. Bobby D. Cordoba Reid, aka Dexter, Dapp, scorer of the goal of the tournament. And any man when I say I goal of the tournament, that man fling some buckle and tone for phone of property. Yeah.
So
Carlton Clarkson, will he be ready for the semi-finals? We don't know. Because we don't know if he'll be able to travel.
We can't speculate. We don't know if Jamaica will be able to play the game tomorrow. As far as we know, we don't know.
We have to see.
Yeah, if contact tracing comes back, guys, we have to realize that we are limited on what we can find out here. If contact tracing comes back and half the team, most of the team have COVID, we're out of the tournament. So there's no semis, there's no next game. So I think it's an immediate situation that is constantly developing, and we have to just keep tabs of that. But with that said, Cataract, Teddy Lee said Daniel Johnson is our new number 10.
No man to the number 10. No man to the number 10 jersey.
You know mean like that.
Hold on. So brother, let me tell you. Please correct your thing and say you know CAM, central attacking midfielder, but no man to the number 10 jersey. I know say a thing already. Right.
Yeah. So you know what he's saying. So he's potentially saying where we have Fleming in the squad, that's where Daniel Johnson would start. And I strongly disagree, because then you're gonna have a whole new restructured midfield that was already not functioning. So
what I'm suggesting, Kane and Ricky have said no number 10. Exactly. Dre anyway that bless up. You know? I'm going to park this argument now. I'm looking forward, those of us, please, 6:45 Jamaica time, check into Simon Preston Reggae Boyz commentary. I'm sure he will have a lot of details, and as a journalist, I'm sure he would have a lot more inside information, right? And so I think we have said what we have said. People, we know the breaking news. We're giving you the breaking news. On the run, come hurry up, come lick up the live. Remember, I said don't show with zinc fence and come in and hit the like button, Because we can't tell us that something would happen to you. Because this is not what a polite, this is not uptown. You understand? Couple dog might in a yard or rub out them hand niggle and two at Guinness and you make them jumpy. So hit the like button, make we know you're around, and then drop your comments. Say how they do. Yeah. Teddy Lee. Well, a long time I don't agree with you. But I have to agree with you. That CAM is the best position for Daniel Johnson. But based on the which team have up there, so no, big brother.
So we have a 4-2-3-1 formation. I think they might even adjust the formation then.
Let us start with the question. Do you think that they will change the formation? No, Teddy Lee, coach's desk is country. It's rural. Coaches from Linstead. Yeah. So the country people have them nice country manners and personality. Yeah, man.
A country me forward from to you.
Yeah, man. So over coach's desk is a rural. Upper Simon person is uptown. And down there saw the garrison. What me understand, you can there a Galdeville and may have also Galdeville and me don't know your dog. West Road, Brumalia. Yes, so that's where the badness come from.
Big from Winter Road, around a Brooks Park football field, right? Actually,
so if you're there Winter Road, I'm there West Road, dog. I don't understand the bad. We have to talk, brother. I understand that. I'm a place.
Right around a Gulf View Hotel there, so the White House on the edge of the Gulf.
Be the right towards the edge where I go to Ward Avenue.
Oh, brother, so a walking distance.
Walking distance. So we can fling some stone for your house.
Walk past the yard regular. So you live close.
No, that's my grandfather place. So when me run go cool out, and there's some cool out. We can't tell everybody me cool out spot them. When me get at a town, we go pull out there somebody. My grandfather plays that, you know, my mother power from there. So my grandmother was the principal for Porous Primary. You know?
Okay,
Yeah, man.
that's lovely,
And that's where I come from. So
You
Gardeville
know,
in the house. And we need a football team from Gardeville in
before
a
you switch
Premier
that,
League.
you know the new Tropic View Hotel, right?
Yeah, man.
That's where I used to live in. And we sell that property to Spangy.
Okay.
And I used to be a cow pen and them thing that we used to have and pigs and them things.
Okay.
So him build a new house for we there, so he just to buy the property.
Boom, bang, bang. All right. So this way go. A small world. So a girl live in link up, but that's a cool out spot from when I have to run out of town. And the place get too hot. But you know, Cataract is a town song, so we have to come in a town, come shake up the ground.
So back to your question, Cataract. Rephrase that question again.
So the question now is the question to the people in the audience, in the comment section is, will we remain with the formation? Will Coach Whitmore hold true to the formation? If we get enough yes, we're going to start look at it and how we deal with that matter.
4-2-3-1 or a
4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1.
Or 4-4-2.
No, man. 4-2-3-1. That is Tapper's preferred formation. The cat is out the bag. Remember, Ryan LFC would tell us the 2 formation. We tell us in a trade we see the 4-4-2. All right, just want to come get the information.
Yeah, and also because at Queen's Park Rangers, that's what they play to is 4-2-3-1. So
Hold on. Me a man as a Ricardo Robinson. As a white cat I can believe like him a gangster. Ricardo Robinson. Dre anyway that. Just tell him what go on that game now. And we bring the badness when they come to this thing. And we run the Reggae Boyz support that thing. You understand me? I say we don't run through Ricardo Robinson. We go all around the world and defend this. You understand?
Live radio say Cataract, the formation doesn't have to change. Maggie can fill the gap.
Okay, yeah. So if we keep the formation, let us say, so take out Bobby Reid out of the formation.
He's out.
I see you have tried to put in Fleming there, and you are getting a unanimous no. So I would say the first choice that we could do is to put Tyreek McGee in that spot. Marquino Ferran. Yeah, man. I saw them did say around Mexico, you know. But I asked about the broadboard, and I saw them did say around Honduras, no man. I asked all the fire going at their stadium. We don't run joke, bad man. So people, how we like this formation? We're just making a swap out. Ordinary Daniel Johnson, for the times that I was there, carry every bandage on it. Have every bandage. No one of me start the foolish dog. I mean pull up the bench and I sit on and pull up. I sit on the little bench and watch the game at the training, you know. I mean pull up the broadboard and give it to Messam and Nandi and Emmanuel. We're not taking no beating on no man place. We're not taking no beating on no man place. Dre anyway that tell him on 115, section 115 our ground. We run out every Mexican, every Surinamese except one pregnant woman. Even the announcer have to beg for them. When we have we slap them out. No, it never come to slap. The announcer them have to beg for them, man. That's the man. So everybody will come to the game, just buying a ticket to section 150. And even if you don't have a ticket, just walk, come crowd there. So. And that's for the Jamaican thing there. Billions. When I run joke. Right where the cameraman them there. We are tell the cameraman them if you buy the camera. Yeah, man. We deal with it different, man. We love the vibe, the whole coaches, this family. Dre anyway, the Mark Plunkett, Stan Cranky have to come up there so with it. Because the vibe up there so good.
Wizard, as you said, I kind of agree with you. I think 4-4-2.
No, but JT, you switch the thing, and I know JT, I bet you Fleming in I side. I bet you Flebo that side. JP well want to put Flebo that side.
I really want Fleming out there.
Heard that you know chattings, brother. And the chattings, we go around the thing. We don't bring badness, but not to try to bring no badness.
Yeah, it's a Fleming is a win. I think a formation like this could definitely work.
That is not good up. So make we go back to the one formation. So people, let me ask a question. Do you think that we would have a check back that first formation there? Make we see, and then we're gonna look for the 4-4-2 because at some point I think they might do the 4-4-2. So do you think we just need to make one change and just bring in Tyreek McGee for Bobby Reid and we're good? Put a fire if you feel so, if we need more changes. But remember that Hector might be out as a direct contact.
And we might have Speedy Williams then.
So I might bring in Speed. I would say bring in Speedy Williams or Michael Hector.
Drop Turgot, put friend. No, you're mad. Turgot. We're not gonna drop Turgot, and we're not bringing in Taxi. As we said, we're not gonna.
No, hold on. So there's a big question mark, and may have to call out whatever. No, he doesn't have to catch it, but he might be isolated as a close contact. You understand? He might be isolated. Because if you are close contact, no, you would have to, in my understanding, and I can be wrong, right? Because I'm not a public health specialist, but you would then have to do the what they call the PCR test. And those results take I think about 48 hours, up to 72, but 48 hours. So a close contact may miss the game.
Yeah,
you understand?
Demo, personally, you know me, my view on Gray. I would want to see Gray in the squad. We're just trying to think how we potentially think top of
the Bobby Reid situation before we make any other change.
Yeah, because I think
so,
Shamar will potentially get
right.
the start.
And I don't think that Lamar Walker would even accept.
Jesus Christ.
Right? Because I see Eddie Guna say would love to see McGee, but Tapper give Lamar Walker minutes. So I don't know. Well, want to test the coach now. See if the coach have COVID. Because maybe that would explain the change.
Yeah.
Wizard.
WD Wizard. I do agree with you. I think based on what Bobby Reid brought to the team, not having Bobby Reid, I think we should shift formation. I would, as a coach, just to tighten things up a bit, because we still don't know what. I know Tyreek McGee have a lot of fans, but we still don't know what Tyreek McGee is gonna bring to the fold. Tyreek McGee hasn't been starting for any teams lately, or I don't know what his form is like. So to put him in for a player like Bobby Reid and ask him to do a similar job, I don't know how is he gonna perform. So to shore things up, I would go to a 4-4-2 to make things a bit more compact. That's what I would do in this situation.
While I understand that, Theodore Whitmore has never shown a propensity for 4-4-2. This whole 4-4-2 malarkey has come into with Paul Hall, to be honest with you. So I don't expect to see it happening. I think that I would bring in Speedy for Michael Hector. So in my comments, so let me know if they're done with that or if they're done with that. Live Radio 11, I agree with you. Speedy for Hector and McGee for Reid. So I have to agree with you, Live 11 Radio. That is Devon Speedy Williams. Keenan Ricketts, Devon Speedy Williams. And again, I'm saying he's the reason why I advocate to put him in there really is because I've seen him up close and personal training, and also when he came on the match, he has a willingness to apply himself. He's not a good CDM at all, but he has a willingness to apply himself and run. So I would give him Azari Barrett after I agree with, I would give him the run. You understand? I'm going to wait for that whole Brandon, that whole taxi business, whether we take a taxi or we take a Uber or we take a Lyft. I'm going to wait till my co-host come back and we shampoos upon that part. But at the midfield we are trying to fix right now. At the midfield we are trying to fix right now. So if everybody good with the midfielders, so everybody good with that midfielder, we have Maggie, Speedy, and Daniel Johnson. How do you feel about that midfield? Maggie, how he can do it? Well, he will have to prove himself. Wesley Hall. This would be his coming out party. This would be his coming out party. FC. You have some information for send Ryan for me, you know. A link, you know, brother. I'm not get it. But no, people, hold on. Let me see what going wrong in front of you. Let me see what going wrong in front of you. If you don't really behave for yourself. No, man, 89 people watching at 86 like, man. Let them want to tell them, man. So, yeah, 89 watching at 86 like. So, we need to talk again. So, I will tell you no. If you don't like a video, free our little dunce colleague them. We're fully done. So, I come page, you know. And we have visa too. So, they feel like they are foreign and can't like a video. Like up a video. And everybody, if you don't hit the subscribe button, we don't know what to do. You understand? People, if you don't hit the like and you don't hit the subscribe button, I'm going to tell Coach Whitmore to start Lamar Walker and O'Neal Fisher. And then you know, see what happens. Yeah. So if that it comes, if you know, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, I'm going to advocate for Lamar Walker O'Neal. O'Neal Fisher for come in for Bobby Reid and play up front. Because when I'm mad people, man, when I can see good show and people that take them good time, my friend JT over there in Sweden, I dinner time this, you know. Every time you see him around the say, no man, I stole them on the check pad.
A bedtime for that look one day now, so I just put her a bed, you know.
A bedtime for Princess. You understand? 8
o'clock.
And a lunchtime for me, you understand? I mean, we don't sit on lunch. So I'm gonna tell you something. Or they hit the like button. As a matter of fact, just put it plain and straight. I'm not say it again. Deal with the like button, like say when you come in your yard and you see the like button in a bed with a baby mother. Box up the like button, box it down. Not hit it, box it down. Thump and kick the like button. All right, don't talk. Live radio, I agree with you 100%. Very good point. Live 11 radio, very good point. So the people them want to talk about round about this or no. Round a left back part, I think. I may have to go call out one of our brethren when normally they on coach's desk and one next fellow YouTuber and tell someone you have to be Formula Sport, you have to be consistent, dog. I watch a program with Formula Sport and Mr. Primo Vision. Rate the player them in our side. And we support every YouTube thing, you know. You understand? Look here. We hear the man give Amari Bella 8.5 out of 10 for his performance against Suriname. Dog, we have to remain credible bad man. The man give the man 8.5 and give Bobby Reid 7.5. No, maybe that's why Bobby Reid got all get COVID in the family.
No, but Bobby Reid.
Everybody will get COVID in the grade the way I get the man.
To be honest, Cataract, I would give Amari Bell first half. I would give him a 7 in the first half. I think the second half he got exposed. Overall, though Bobby Reid scored the goal at the tournament potentially, I would still think Bobby Reid is he got a 7, a lucky 7. He's between 6.5 to 7 for me. Overall, if you look at the entirety of the game, I watched the game again yesterday again, and because sometimes when you're watching the game and the adrenaline are pumped, you're not really
man.
get to see everything. So when you watch over the game again, you kind of see that a lot of players they had these dull moments where them kind of disappear. Shamar Nicholson, he disappeared the entire game. Bobby Reid as well. After that first burst, like the first 30 minutes, Bobby Reid was a bit quiet. He was kind of
I think
searching.
Bobby was quiet because the midfield was being bypassed. The balls were being hit long over the top, either into the channel to catch Leon Bailey or Blair Turgot. But he was being bypassed. That's my view. There was no pass coming to him from Hector
Okay.
to bring him into the game. To me, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, the Data Championship top prize. Oh God, why? Yeah, crowning, brother, crowning a Maggie. Jaja God. Yeah, yeah, that lose, brother. Yeah, Data, You win, you win. One more like that, I be lock off his sound and got me yard. How
Yeah.
you watch it back? No, when I watch it back, or we watch it forward. Me don't know. Or you watch it. The people are asking which link you use to watch it, the replay at the rematch.
It's on the Kankakoff YouTube channel. That's they air all the games live there, and you can rewatch the games. If Ryan was here, I could just shoot the link, but me and you
Con,
can post it up.
but you can put it in the comment section,
All right, let me post it. Drop it
Post it
in
in
the.
the comment section. Simon Preston. I tell the people them say you need to watch watch the no Simon Preston come here with foolishness now. Simon, I tell the people them remember we tell them early JT Taylor 6:45 p.m. Simon Preston. You need to watch the program. You
Jamaica.
need to you need to Simon must have some more news for us. You understand? Simon, you see the thing with hungry now, Simon. Me have a good watchman. If they are Sweden, it's not too far from Hungary, so he can keep an eye out and Tiffany for us. For me, yeah. You understand? So
Right.
so the man have so JT, since you have a link in Europe, but why you keep a watch for Tiffany for me? Come
Yeah,
like me. You
me just
understand?
post the link in the I just post the link in the chat where you can
Yeah.
rewatch the game.
And people remember that Simon, this is the garrison. So I don't know if it's safe around there, JT. This is the Zig Fence part of YouTube. Yeah. We tell them, so Reggae Boyz commentaries uptown and coach's desk a rural. But say when they want the credible things and stuff, Simon Preston, the thing to link. And we look forward to this evening. And I think he's also on YouTube, I think 7:30 on not YouTube, on Instagram. So here if there's any more news from a journalistic point of view. You understand? Um so Simon, tell us if you agree that Maggie should come in for as a straight swap for Bobby Reid, and let us know if anything is telling you your way whether precautionary Michael Hector will be just under precaution, and if Speedy Williams should come in for Michael Hector.
I don't know. I don't see the link. I don't see my channel, my thing, my YouTube popping up in there. I just put the link in, but I don't know what's
All
up.
right. Coach Karumi, up and running, up and going. Boy, we're not up and running up. And I tell the man them before Simon and Karumi, when I heard the news, I was so depressed, I run outside on the little balcony and jump off. But then me realized that my friend apartment is on the ground floor. So the only thing that happened is I dirty up my shirt. So Ja no. So there you go. Simon Preston breaking us with those credible news that Andre Gray, thank you, Jesus. Father God, whatever fight is so hard. that Andre Gray is being occupied in training to be used in a 4-4-2.
Yeah. Okay.
Andre Gray. Yeah, Karoom, when I hear the news say Bobby Reid have COVID, open the door and run outside and chuck up.
I think
life so good again.
We're not allowed to post links in the live chat if we're not the person in charge of the
Okay.
channel. Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is you can go on the just in the comment section in the regular YouTube.
Yeah, that's where I'm in the regular YouTube.
Okay,
section.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I could leave I can't leave a comment as yet either.
All right, leave it in his private chat so that he can hook it up later. But what I'm saying, so if it's 4-4-2, let us look at what that would mean. You understand? Let us look at what that would mean. You are trying out something with the 4-4-2. So where we're at, because I don't want the thing go all around the place. Because I remember saying Garrison listen and
maybe some people can see it here, so.
People, if you not throw some money pull up, remember say this is not Gemini Strip Club. This are the Garrison and the big sound them a play. You understand? And so Demo, you miss out a decimal point, Demo. I know say a $20 you throw for green, but you miss out one decimal point. So throw one 18 and tap it up. Big up yourself. Thank you and God bless. Listen.
You see that the 4-4-2 is a good possibility now. I think it would balance the team more.
Oh, Jersey boy, you are Ryan's editor, graphic designer. You have to be a moderator to post links. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, but Demo, no, you get it wrong. In a Garrison party, remember say you're flossing up, so you have to show some big money in a Garrison party.
So wait.
4-4-2.
Wait. If we play a 4-4-2, you're gonna stuck with a problem if you have
we can fix it now. 4-4-2. So we say we have a front, Gray and who?
Gray, it would be Gray and Bailey, right?
No man, Gray and would be Gray and Bowser.
Okay.
I think. Just based off the stats, based off what's happening. I don't think you're going to drop a player who. So let us say the straight crowning. Yeah, thank you, J Dice. Telling them man, just miss the decimal point.
If we start a 4-4-2, I could guarantee that Tyreek McGee won't start.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Let us see how we fix that. Let us see how that would work. So in the 4-4-2, would you say now that you would take out McGee, put back in Hector, and give Daniel Johnson the attacking midfield role?
Yeah, and as you said, if Hector is not available, then you're gonna have to slide.
No, I can't give Devon Williams the whole authority round that is. Bad man, he's a prefect, He's not a teacher. We couldn't give him the whole school figure out.
I was just going off the COVID thing that you said.
I'm understanding that, but what I'm saying with Simon saying that there seems to be a 4-4-2 being practiced in training, I'm saying, we would have fit it in. Because, all right, let's see if you do that there. Hector, so we play a diamond with Hector all alone in the CDM, Bobby Reid attacking midfield, and then Blair Turgott and Leon Bailey on the right. What we think? J. Ross, we need a whole heap of player. That side we pick a joke side. So now the badness come down. Cause we would have, if we had Casey Palmer, we would have had a straight swap. No, Karumi, I'm saying do S Technique skip money pull up. You can get a talk for money pull up, so the respect and thank you for the straight money. And we like, you get the decimal point, them right me that. So that's a S Technique, me I get that a $10 pull up for Andre Gray to start. Yeah.
Yeah.
1
so I think
4 4 1 1.
Yeah, you can't have 1 4 4 guys.
No, but
keeper is already in the goal.
But we have never, Corona, we have never seen that. What we are being told is that they are practicing a 4-4-2.
There is no formation called 1-4-4-1-1 because the keeper is already in the goal. You don't count the keeper in the formation, so it would
Yeah,
be a
no, 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 man,
4-4-1-1.
no, man, I understand what he's saying, but I do understand how it would work. If we are not, that is not been practiced. We have not seen it, Karumi, and I don't think they're going to put in a brand new formation in this thing right now. Yes, Ed Technique. So we're saying that Andre Gray seemed to have been burning up the training. That's all courtesy of Simon Preston. Um, Dropping the credible news, Reggae Boyz commentary, and that's every Thursday night. I know, so that's my partner in crime, but through me there foreign, it dash me away, but when I come back a yard. So, no, I don't think no it's friendship. I think no it's where the rubber hit the road.
No, coach, I'm just saying when you even on the what they offer here, there is no formation like that. Because they necessarily when you're talking about a formation, you don't really count the goalkeeper in the formation as a 1-4-4-1-1.
Yeah,
So that's
Karumi,
what.
I think he's correct. You don't count a keeper. It's
Yeah,
4-4-2, 3-4-3, four
yeah,
three three. It's given that there's a keeper. I think that's what he's saying.
yeah.
I think that's what he's saying. So
And if you look at the chart here, there is the keeper doesn't exist in the formation.
no, my experience. So a little misunderstanding there.
Hmm.
Only pa rum and boom a drinking I garrison. So yeah, man. Yeah, heard nothing. You correct the thing. You understand? Yeah, man. Fix it up. We don't want the man to start war around the gambling table. You understand? We don't
No,
want the man to war around. Yeah, but Karumi, we're not there, Netherlands. No, no, we're not there, Netherlands. But big up yourself, Coach Karumi.
and
Julian BTW. Say,
and
yo, big up,
coach,
yo, sir.
you see this kind of Karome, this 4-4-2 is in a way similar to 4-4-1-1 because one of the strikers are gonna play up top and one striker are gonna check back a bit more. So
No,
he's playing
no,
in that one position that
mm,
you're
mm.
kind of considering if you're saying 4-1-1. So Gray would be that one that you're talking about, and Shamar Nichols the other one up top. So this 4-4-2 is a bit flexible to get that similar effect that you're talking about right there, because you're still gonna have that flat midfield four across, and you have the two
Me-
strikers, but one is playing lower. Either way, if just some clarity.
All right. So, here up now. Karumi. Oh, God. See, me try to be the peacemaker that I get. So, first thing now, let me do with JT and then me put a little beat in Karumi. Karumi. We don't know if you add the USBs and the green card. Right now, so when there is states, brother. It has no formation, you know, caught the keeper. I have never heard about that. I am good. I hard go find who hard give you your hard coach license and I hard go take it back. Coach, you never call, ever, ever call the keeper in a formation. All right, we did I try to be nice. JT,
Yeah.
hear the badness. I think if we go that route, we are going to be playing a diamond with Hector at the anchor and Daniel Johnson at the point,
Okay.
right? No, because of the strikers that we have, none of them are small strikers. So it won't be the 1-1 that he's talking about. Both of them are going to be playing like um as we saw Shamar and Boza play in the last 15 to 15 minutes. So you're playing with two big strikers. So there's no small striker. 1-1, checking our building. You understand? Yeah, Jairus, the absence of Casey Palmer is telling because we
So
would have had a direct central attacking midfielder to put in there.
so
With
this is the diamond that you're talking about. So you would then drop Hector here,
yeah,
right? Right,
at,
Catara.
at, at the base of the diamond.
Yeah, you would have Hector here, and then you would have Leon Bailey here, and then Daniel Johnson here.
Yeah. So no problem, Karoom, if you're not interested in the formation. our approach, I think, would have to be an attacking approach. With playing the weakest team in the group, I would be very disappointed if we took an approach that is defensive. Hector can't play enough formation, so but he is the man there. Are you saying, Karuma, you would trust Devon Speedy Williams, who is not naturally a defensive player, with that responsibility? I would do something different, you know. I really would do something different, but I just wait. I just waited.
I would put in this diamond. I would put Daniel Johnson where Hector is and Maggie where Johnson is in this diamond to be more attacking minded. What do you think, Katar?
What do you think? Am I here? Karum, tell me about that. Tell me about that. Tennessee Lewis, I don't have no answers to those questions. A special ward down at Bellevue for that with them kind of badness. Speedy is trying. I'm going to be fair to Speedy Williams, Tennessee. He is trying and putting his all into it. Lamar Walker, when the man run up against the player, them is like ping pong. He just a bouncing at the man, them is like a video game. I don't know if me see the same thing, if it look like that on television, but in a live, it look like that, dog. Like when a man run up in a, you know them wily coyote, I don't know if me too old. Beep, 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 Bugs Bunny, and the man run and bang, and just flatten like a pancake. And that one. No, Karumi, I cannot think like the coach. Because sometimes I don't think the coach is thinking. I think he's drinking. You understand?
Yeah. But like, I would love to hear the conversation when they're picking the team and somebody say Lamar Walker, as to how they come to a decision on that.
No, there was a very heated debate between Paul Hall and Tapper for about 3 or so minutes regarding not making Maggie come on the field. Like Reid said, we have to understand that Lamar Walker, Maggie, and Speedy need to be on show case to get better contracts. Tapper will not leave out the player who need exposure for contract for the team. Oh, man, I know so we are pimp. So that pimping thing. On a back road where you stand up and I look vehicle that come, brother. I know my national team that. How are this, brother? Jaja God, the man say people in nice show window. So it's like all the woman and stand up a back road. No, dog, that cannot work. The team must have 23 accomplished players. This is not the place to look for contract. I am not on Twitter, Simon. And Simon, this is not uptown. In a garrison that Instagram the people them the part. No, Karumi, I never know Karumi, I never know that. So you mean like I come in like so the GFF just so Tapper just a roll out one blue chapal in then and I put down 2 Gross Michel Banana and 2 Jimbilin and sail out for the midfielder. Sail out. Oh, Selamar Walker. Oh, Selamar Walker. Oh, said the spirit. Oh, said the spirit. Sail out on the midfield of them. Pierce somebody. No, that's a one.
So, guys,
Dennis, pick up yourself.
Based on what I'm seeing in the chat, as I said, I think this is the game that we should experiment either way. If we had Bobby Reid, I still think that this is the game that we need to experiment. Potentially, I think we will go in with an unchanged back 4 because the defense didn't. I think the defense had a pretty good showing in the last game, and a lot of coaches don't like to tweak their defense if you had a clean sheet. So I think we're settled on the back 4. I don't think I don't think Bell had such a terrible game that we need to not start him against a Guadeloupe. I think Guadeloupe is a mediocre team. Um, so I think we will continue with that back four. I think the problem comes in now as it's an interesting thing now to where we're gonna really see if Tapa definitely don't think Tyreek Magee is ready. Unfortunately, it seems like most of the fans think Tyreek Magee is ready. Maybe Tapa is seeing something else in training. We don't know. Players train differently. So I don't know. Maybe I personally wanna know. People always beat me in the chat. I would start Junior Fleming. I definitely would start Junior Fleming because Junior Fleming draws a lot of fouls. That's just my thing. If you look at the last game, we didn't have any free kick in any dangerous areas. As soon as Junior Fleming came on, we had a free kick that was partially in a decent area because he immediately started running at the defense. So I would start Junior Fleming for that effect because I think spot kicks is a part of the game. We have to take all those things into consideration, and we have players like Shamar Nichols up front, who gives us a height advantage. So I would definitely start Fleming. I don't know what the story is with I don't know what the story is with Tyreek Magee as to why Tapa would put in a Lamar Walker over Tyreek Magee to get some playing time. As we all know, we think something else and Tapa do something else. That's why we are fans and he's the coach. Not necessarily saying that he does like he knows it all, but unfortunately he gets to make that decision. Jason Nelson, Guadeloupe pass their ball very better than us. I might say they pass their ball decent, but they're not very good in the attacking third. I think Guadeloupe, whenever they get in the attacking third, they get confused. They don't really have any vision from me based on what I'm watching in their games. They don't have any vision when they get to the attacking third, and I think our defense will be able to handle that. I'm more concerned about how we shape up, how we go out there. I would continue with that back four. I still think I would want Daniel Johnson to play deeper as a ball handler because I think we have enough strong players in the defense to absorb that pressure that most people think that Michael Hector would do a cleanup job. I think um, Daniel Johnson recovers well enough. And I don't see Michael Hector much better than Daniel Johnson in that position. I wouldn't drop Blair Turgott. I think Blair Turgott is just a player who's waiting to do something special. He looks like he's ready to do something special. He just needs the game time under his belt in this team so we can build up some kind of cohesive play. Up front, I'm happy to see in the chat that Andre Gray is potentially looked on as a starter for the next game because I think everybody in this chat can agree that Andre Gray is the best striker in the team right now. And I'm sure he's way fitter than the Shamar Nichols we saw the last game. However, I think Tapa has some kind of relationship with Shamar Nichols that gains him the nod over these players. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. I don't know if anybody know if Alvas Powell has been training all week. If Alvas Powell is not gonna be starting, I hope we're not seeing a O'Neal Fisher. I hope we see a Mariapa just to go with I would go with Mariapa. I would go with Mariapa just for what would you say now? Experience, and you know what you get from Mariapa. I would go for him in the right back position if that's the case. If Alvas Poe is not gonna start, can bring in a player. We cannot bring in a player outside the squad. Um, in the Gold Cup right now, and I think as Katarak was saying, this is where we're missing that extra player. We are missing another player from the midfield. I think as soon as they figured out that Ravel Morrison wasn't going to be in the squad, we should have become more proactive and get a midfield replacement because now you see, suppose we lose another midfielder to COVID, we're now short two midfielders, and we don't so now we're stuck with Lamar Walker again. So all the people we are run from Lamar Walker and we might just run up in a Lamar Walker at some point again. So I think we missed a trick on that. We should your mic is muted, Cataract, if you were trying
Yeah,
to
man,
speak.
no, my mic is rooted, man. I'm gonna give you time for run with it, brother.
Yeah.
I don't know if my cat and I can reach. Papa, people in the chat, if you not disagree with me, tell me and I'll shut up the rest of it. Amari Bell had a nightmare of a game from minute 1 to minute 90.
Disagree.
He had no good point in that game. He was taken to school by the number 7 player. I can't pronounce his name, and I don't need to know his name because Suriname on the outside. And then in the second half, when they brought on the number 3, he was confused because it's like him I look for a 2-prong fork, I juke him left and right. He was skinned, he was turned inside out. The man had him as in girl. Just a box him down and batter him. No man, come on.
I think Amari Bell did enough to try.
Hold on. Listen, you know. Me take that listen to the volume there. Amari Bell to get nutmeg and salad in an international game in a dog. Empty that hurt my head. If Taxi is fit, I would replace Taxi with Amari Bell. I replace Amari Bell with Taxi. The left back never provide one cross. Who said that? Somebody said sitting ball cross. Not one cross. Him never venture past the halfway line not one time. And that could not be plain to instruction because on the opposite side, it showed him up because Alvas had such a good game. Alvas ventured way down the opposition flank to even whip in that cross that Shamar Nicholson messed up the chance. You understand? So no, my rating of Amari Bell remains 3.5 to maybe 3. Can't get 4 because let me say something. The amount of crosses from the right flank, which is where Amari was playing, that Andre Blake had to deal with. People go back and look at the video and see how many crosses Andre Blake had to pluck out of the ear from the flank where Amari Bell was. And 96 passes accuracy on how many passes? On how many passes? And all his passes just went to Blair Turgot.
I think Bell deserve another game. I think if he, especially against a weaker opponent, if he comes out and he doesn't, and he didn't have a good game as his last game, then it's clear cut. I think he did enough in the first half to contain. I didn't see. It's not. We weren't threatened that much by the Suriname team in the first half, so I don't think he did such a bad job to where there was a risk of us giving up a goal. But against a weaker opponent, if he fails against a weaker opponent, it's clear cut. We're bringing Taxi. That's our next best option. But I strongly believe that based on what I know, a lot of coaches don't like to tweak a defense when it's not broken. If you didn't give up a goal, I could bet that I don't see, unless barring injury, I don't see Amari Bell losing his spot to Taxi the next game.
Taylor, it might not broken, but the record scratch.
Still
the record not break, but it's scratch.
Still a player. Sound still a kick. Sound still a player.
No, but the play start with scratch record, brother. Amari Bell, no disrespect, but that nice humble youth, give me a nice interview, always smiling, happy to be here, but here not happy for him.
I watched the game as well, Seymour.
Drastic Seymour, but the man some comment before one said, Bell last to it thing, dog. What I tell the man a beer ball watch, man a ball watch. You know what say, people, I am 6 foot, 250 pounds. I have to run from section 115 and run down, go near it, run down stairs in a bomb rush of people and VIP. And say, Bala, what you do? Man on! Like me an idiot. No, man. Bell is a good deputy to taxi. But right now, a taxi I run things and an Uber. That's how I see it. You understand? And that's my thing there.
And you would start taxi on previous performances, right?
I would bench Bell on this performance.
So and I'm saying and you're
you see if a goal did go in, I'd have put him on a plane back go preseason with Luton Town. The man was bad. He was bad. He had a bad
taxi. Yeah, but you would start taxi on previous have you seen taxi last games at Toronto FC?
Have you seen Amari Bell for previous games for Jamaica?
I just watched the game. And I think
you watch the Japan game?
The Japan game. You can't judge any of the players of the Japan game.
I can judge players for any game.
The Japan game had a total change in formation, change in a squad. I think everything broke down.
Shatter asked if a scratch record is an appropriate phrase for a repetition. Yes, he was repeatedly beaten, taken to school, repeatedly. Yo, Dre, anyway, I tell anyone, thank you, but God.
Yeah, Taxi scored the last game for Toronto, and then him, but
Dre, anyway, that was telling you, in the stand, 2 players frustrated the fans.
Mm-hmm.
Shaman Nicholson and Amari Bell. The fans in the stand in a 115, in a 116, in a 114 next to it, at unanimously, 2 players were frustrated.
Can I ask you a question, Katara?
Let me finish.
No, before you finish, I'll ask you an important question, Katara. Did you saw the game, the first game against Saudi Arabia where Taxi started that game?
I watch every Jamaican game, yes.
I'm gonna let you continue because you're using past. You say you're using past games. More ask you Cataract. In that first game against Saudi Arabia, what grade would you give Taxi?
5. And what year was that?
Your bias this year.
Saudi Arabia.
When we play Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
When we had the 2 games against Saudi Arabia.
Try again. Jamaica has played 4 games this year.
Okay.
Sorry, prior to the tournament. 2 games against a game against the USA, a game against Serbia, a game against Japan, and a game against Suriname. Saudi Arabia game last year, thing, brother.
That was last year. That was late last year, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's still up. It passes sell by date.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me catch some people. Because I make some people catch. God, hold on. We want a 5 minutes. Because I have to catch up with some people. All right. Let me go down the line. Hold on. Jason Nelson. So your TV never work. Giovanni Brown. Yes, your TV working. Lawrence should not start. He doesn't deserve to start. I wouldn't even play him out tournament just because the statement he made before joining. Okay. Giovanni Brown. Yes, your TV are going. Brother, the man was taken to school. He was ball watching. Out of position.
I'm not a fan, bro. I'm Carlton. You keep saying that every day, bro. I'm not a fan of any. I'm a fan of my favorite player on this Jamaican squad, Ravel Morrison, Andre Gray. Anybody else can bench. Me just tell you that. I'm not a fan of any player. I'm not a fan of any player. If you're not performing, the bench should be your permanent home until you develop your game and you're ready to get back on the field. I'm not sign a contract with any player to keep them on the field, make them shit up themselves over and over. I'm not into that. So we can just get that out of the way right now. Let's just get that out of the way right now.
All right. Let me get my 3 minutes. Let me deal with some things. Billions. Ricky Dang, you know, say your family, man. Ricky Dang say cataract, big fan. You know what I mean? You know the thing, no, man. I'm going to put him in a first class, too. But now violate the baller. 360 Zone says, stop judging Bell. He helped the team to a clean sheet. He helped the team to almost not a clean sheet. There were at least 3 or 4 crosses that Andre Blake had to deal with from his side. I can't recall any cross coming in from Alvas Powell's flank. No, man. Coaches just check in. Coach Minzy. Style and flavor. You understand? Remember a triple threat. Did Cataract turn the fans in the stand against those players? He's influential. Dre, anyway, tell the man about. Oh, God. No one ever turned the fan that stand. I Suriname means me I run out of play start. Because when I watch a match with the opposition. No, listen, when you are, I have some tailor, I have some benchmark. If the fan them dislike your performance more than Michael Hector, you have to chuck off. And when you see the fan them never bother Michael Hector and deal with Blake and Shamal Billias, no, say their performances were not good. Right? SR 379, I don't know which game you watch that. You have to buy one of them new Samsung TV and smart TV. Antigua check-in. Brown man security. Good sound. But I like when sound man come in, because one sound in Ireland and a cataract sound. Oh. Brown man, big up yourself. The whole red shot family down there, so coaches this. Cannabis sound. Yeah, man. Whole Antigua. Big up on the damn self. Bell. No, but Alvas was contributing on the attacking end of things. You understand? Javon Monroe, you contribute on the attacking end of things. And tell me which crosses came in from the Alvas Powers flank. You understand? Up top, just Saj Shibab out Jaja. I don't know. Man and man Simpson. Coming like Garrison and the Bushweed and Augustmo. Shatter. Yes, Stone Love stands alone, you know. But you know what they say about Cataract sound keep burn. Remember that. Yeah, Brown man, you know what the damn thing go. It was cannabis, it was St. John. It was red shot. Because last time I got to play this red shot man, them I got to play for. Yeah, man. That was Antigua. Nice down there, sir. I tell you. Coming like a little Jamaica. SR said Albus was worse than Bell defensively, low covered for him. People only answer upon that part. Because I'm not going to mad house with nobody. The man said for a musket. Why? He said, Tapa come with a gold cup and put on a AR-15 and take up a musket. The one where you have to push the thing down and clean it out and then blow it and load it. Yeah, man. If you ever play a St. Mary, yeah, I even if Cataract ever play a St. Mary. Many times. What is our name? Atlantic 1. Taurus. Yeah, man. You know, a mountain place. Demo Dre. Big up it $2 of them. Does anybody know if Paveda from Leeds has Jamaican roots? No. But right now, people want to change the topic a little bit and ask before we look at what is up here. And come back to predictions for tomorrow. People, I'm getting credible link on 2 players. And I use this platform and any platform I'm going to say. JFF. And anybody who have anything, Demo, you have something to do with the JFF. Ask them to please take up the phone and put in a call to Mason Greenwood. They will get what I am told is more than a listening ear. And to put in a call to Emile Smith Rowe. If they don't know him, he is the attacking midfielder starter for Arsenal Football Club, formerly of Highbury. You can find him there.
Yeah.
I understand that he is very upset
Greenwood.
and very distressed. What other thing? Very upset and very distressed at the racial abuse being meted out to his friend who he has come up with since the under 15, the Arsenal Academy, Bakaru Saka, and the man is not taking it well. Now is a good time to he will answer for it. All right. There's something. I don't know about nobody else who vex, but I'm saying those two ballers, you can get on the line to them right. Not next week, you know, me I talk about today. Good. Javon, we already gone through that. We are unanimous here that Tyreek McGee would come in for Bobby Reid. That's what we would like to see. Jason Nelson said we didn't concede a goal, so no changes. Okay, so Jason Nelson, you didn't see those because Suriname strikers were such dodo heads and they come with musket. You didn't see the big chance that the game would have been 1-all or 2-1. Yeah, check out Dre anyway that channel, you know. Real youth, you know. Real warrior and I think. You understand? But then Dre come late to class too much, man. People tell Dre you have to come late to class, brother. You have to come early. A source said they're looking into Smith Rowe. Don't look in. Call the man today. Or no, it's too late now. Call him by tomorrow while the iron is hot. You understand? D&A, the gamer. No, I'm saying that Saka and Emile Smith Rowe are very good friends. And he's very hurt by the whole heap of monkey face them and them something there. Jairus, yes, you know, I think Tapper might have a difficulty with Mason Greenwood. You know, Javon East, yeah. Big baller. No, Dre anyway that know. Him don't leave, him not leave any man stranded on the battlefield. But next time we have to make the man take an Uber dog. I will catch him. Ekran Chatarak. Ekran. No, we don't know that song. But you can set up a dance, you know. Lion King football and entertainment. You can set up a dance, man. And we reach that song. I feel no man. You understand? But Atlantic one, a nice dance up there, some man. Is Mesa Mountain? Mesa Mountain or something like that. Some place like that. Yeah, man. With the racism thing is very bad. As I told some people, then I pub and watch a thing and we have to go on with some badness. Because man, I tell me, say me a darkie. And the darkie, they miss the penalty. Oh, wow. And a couple leads, man, where they just have to rush them, man. Bilias. Run them short there. But the way the man them deal with it is a 19-year-old who took the responsibility of the Queen and the whole nation on his shoulder. And he should be respected. And if you go find John Stones and them and they ask them and Luke Shaw why they never take a penalty. Yeah, the Uber was on the field, but we want to a taxi now. Because we hear say the Uber them no license in Jamaica, you know. Yeah. They say about having back on people like ice vehicle open dog. The two little people like back about help. Ask super about them, even as Atlantic one. Yeah, Lion King. But set up a dance, man. Set up a dance. We come anyway. Even though it big song, we bring the car song come too. You understand? We bring the car song come and beat it. Well, Jack Grealish said he wanted to take the penalty, but this is not England. Taxi need the light. He have a red plate, man. Taxi have a red plate. So, we don't know. So those who are in favor of Taxi coming in for Bell, just throw a fire in the comment section. Let me see how much fire I light up a Taxi. Or if you hold on, I use Uber. Yeah, one. And no matter public talk about Emil Smith Rowe. The man now want to see them. Because what I want people to understand while Dre make the change and put in the fire, make you know what go on with the Taxi now, is that the players them remember that there was this racist thing, started from the two friendly games held at Millsborough, where they were booing the players for taking the knee. You understand? So I know this was just the culmination. The bandage came off of the sore. Where fire going I place Marlon Murray say fire, Carlton Tate say fire, Brandon Williams say fire, Kevin Bailey say more fire. Kareem Grant say fire, DDA game Oja, DNA game on you burn down the whole thing. He plays burn down. Burn it down. It look like Taxi in a comment. And anybody else say Amari Bella the over. Wanna put up a fist. Show me one fist in there, so. The over. So we say who have more. Give me a thump if you say Amari Bell to keep in place. Cause we like to split justice, We like to split justice. Me go try burn my fire, cause me I say taxi straight, Me just say over. 121 watching 118 like we love that in I ghetto. People don't forget 6:45 p.m. Check out Simon Preston, and then after that, you check him out on his Instagram. And I'm sure he'll have much more journalistic inside information as the credible source on here. You see me I say? Big up the 125 people. Them. Boy, some of the people that work now. Hold on. Brandon Wright. Brandon, you know vote already? Brandon. Brandon I say show and Brandon I say pow. Boy, what wicked. Shatter show a fit. I want a fist or a cat paw. I want a shatter. Brandon Wright say it. Jason Hall I say fist. You understand? And Kevin Bailey riding with the taxi. Jason, no, I don't agree with making defensive changes unless it's out of necessity to the back line. So Taylor, take it away now. I go for the call. Take your little piece of juggling.
I don't really know where to start right now. I think we'll just read some of the comments. Fire, yes. Well, Uber then.
Where
As
the
we,
last back. With the taxi versus Amari Bell.
yeah, I don't think the coach is gonna change Taxi. I don't know. I don't think you don't want if you watch the press conference with Theodore Whitmore, he talked about a lot of the players not playing together enough to build up a chemistry. And if you want to build up chemistry, I don't think you're gonna just switch so many players. No, we know that Bobby Reid is definitely not gonna start. Um, that's a definite change. That's a definite change. Bobby Reid is not gonna start. Who's gonna start at left back? Yeah, we're gonna start Bell at left back. I think we have to start Bell at left back. I don't know, guys. If uh, I don't know who is our left back. We have to start Bell at left back. I don't think he's gonna change the left back. Then you go in the midfield and you have to change Bell, and then you add Andre Gray. and potentially Michael Hector is in question since apparently he was roommates with with um with Bobby Reid. So it's up in the air. It's up. I don't think coaches don't do that. Coaches don't do that, bro. I left back. Coaches don't like to make so many wholesale changes. If you're trying, and we have to be honest on the chat as well. We're some of the same people who's been asking for consistency in the team. We've been asking for having a core group of players and let them play together, and then we start to like interject or inject other players in the squad. So I don't think you want to make four wholesale changes like that. I think maybe second half, if Bell, as I said, if Bell has a terrible first half, and then we make some changes, then we can add Taxi in the second. Question, Taylor. Barnes keep the first game, and Blake come in. Who will start? Barnes? I don't understand. I think Blake was the starter for the first game.
And look here, we're not in. Look here,
Barnes
people,
is we're not
people,
gonna play
people.
with
If we're not take on a medication, if we're not taking on a medication, please don't come in. Andre Blake, aka Superman, shall start every game till God come. That's what my thing there. They can't
yeah.
have this discussion. The other players are back up. Dylan Barnes has been showing good in the training. Just keep yourself fit, my dog, in case of anything, maybe a red card or something. You understand? But
Yeah.
eh,
You
eh,
saw
eh,
what happened last night in the game with Trinidad. Trinidad made about five changes. They also changed their goalkeeper, which is someone I know personally. He's born here in Denmark. He played in Norway. I think he's decent. I don't know why Trinidad would change a goalkeeper who made so many saves against Mexico. And you put in a goalkeeper last night and lose the game. Not saying it's your goalkeeper, because Trinidad look like they has no attacking idea what they're doing.
no man,
Trinidad,
no man, Trinidad, they had a chance that banged off the bar. I
yeah,
saw that.
but I mean, like, you know what I mean, like overall, you didn't feel like they were threatening throughout the game. They were on the back foot for a majority of the game.
Hold
Um,
on, so Sean Ice,
yeah,
big up yourself. It's after the original Sean Ice from St. Mary. Big up yourself. The AJ Sean Ice.
who what did
Triple
he
X.
give? We only know
Star
about
Kid. You know, if, yeah, so no kept a cataract now play now, but the entire the music player sound name. Star Kid. You got the city lock.
Goontown,
But hold
Goontown
on.
FC.
Jonah Desland has said something. Will CONCACAF allow us to replace some of the players if there are more positive COVID results? Anybody know that? Please tell me. I don't have that information. I don't know if Simon Preston is still on the program or coach's desk. One of them big man that can tell me.
Yeah, anyway, the game. When is the game? 6:30 tomorrow.
6:30 p.m. Oh no, California. So it will be 3:30. I
It's
think you are
3:30.
3 hours behind. California time.
Okay,
You must say
it's
California.
oh,
Frederick Miles.
California. It's well, the game is Saturday my time. So, and
No,
actually,
no,
I watch
yeah,
a game Friday.
but
I
that
watch
Cal-
it. Yeah,
Well,
till
Jason said, me da make Taylor get a chance to talk. Does see Taylor get the old 20 something minute when me go and look about certain things? Well, that
yeah,
buyer.
but yeah, me have
Go
to,
on through, Taylor. Go on through.
we have to do now, Cataract. We have to, if we attack football, we have to kind of stay up on something, and we work out it, because we all over the place. So I don't really know where to jump in when you're gone. Like as I said,
No,
we talk about sound, we talk about clash. Me don't know.
no,
We,
man.
you just me don't
Every,
play sound, so me
every,
just go
every,
dance, brother.
everything have to be that spice, man.
Me
No,
understand
right,
you. Me
right now I
understand.
think, no, right now I think we have gone through all the parts of the topics that we need to go through. We look
Yeah,
at the formation, the changes. We look at the defense. We look at everything we've gone through. You understand? So right now we just a bubble up. We don't know if we go past the 2 hour. We have to look and see how much people in the dance. But we've done everything we're supposed to do, mate. You understand? The only thing left now of the people give you the predictions for the game.
Brother.
And then we can, Rabel have to get him minutes. But just really back to the guy that was in California, um, Frederick Miles, you're 3 hours behind. It's 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, so I think that's 3:30 your time. All right, 5:30 Jamaica time. You understand? Phil Jones, Rabel now play Gold Cup. I don't know. See, Rabel I take playing like he's a taxi. One time you see him in Jamaica, next time you don't see him anyway.
Jason.
So,
Jason, Jason, to be honest, I don't know if Leon Bailey is playing with an injury, like a little niggle or something, because I have a problem with how Leon Bailey play for Jamaica, brother. Just he doesn't play aggressive enough. He does a lot of cutbacks where it's not necessary. For me, he's not playing with that aggression that he plays at Bayern Leverkusen with, where he just takes it down the flank and make crosses. Even though Alva Paul, somebody said there were no crosses coming in from the right hand side, it's because Leon Bailey he doesn't seem like he wants to take it to the flag and cross it. He looked like he just wants to cut in and do all this spinning back, and sometimes he kills the play. To be honest with you, sometimes Leon Bailey kills the play because when he do all that cutback, it kills the team momentum. A lot of people don't understand, in football, you can make a lot of passes, but and you don't lose the ball, but they can be negative passes. They can be negative passes because if the team is in a flow and the team is in stride, and you pass the ball back and you kill the play, I don't know. I never hear about Leon Bailey yesterday. I don't know for real. I don't know what's happening with Leon Bailey, bro. I don't know. He's not giving us like that revved up Leon Bailey that we know he can be. There's something happening. I don't know if his head space is there 100%, but yeah, that's why I think Taxi will start. Um, that's that exactly Goontown. He's not direct enough. He's not like, I think maybe when you're playing for Bayern Leverkusen and you're knowing that you're fighting for a spot and you know it's a bigger contract, maybe it's because Jamaica pay them like a small little amount of money. He's not playing with that aggression. As they say, he's not direct enough. He's not taking on defenders. He's cutting back. Though he made that cut back and passed the ball and Shamar Nichols scored, he still could have be a more direct with the ball as well and get the cross in. So I don't know, bro. Competition. Yeah, I think he has more competition at Liverpool. You see what I mean? He has more competition at Liverpool. So he's probably vying for that starting spot. So he's playing more aggressive. But I think because he knows with Jamaica he has to get a game, I feel like he's taking the team for granted. I feel like he's taking the team for granted. Up and running. Sean Ice, that artist, bless up yourself, Sean Ice, out of Philadelphia. Yeah, you know the thing, Sean Ice. Mad thing. We love his side. Leon Bailey should be allowed to roam. But understand that Eagle Republic, but there's no team that I've seen Leon Bailey played in where Leon Bailey is playing the roaming position. So this would be an experiment right now. So if you're asking for Tapa to experiment, because if you experiment with Leon Bailey playing a roaming midfield role, then you now have to put in somebody else on the right flank, and then you have another position in question. So if we're asking for continuity, we have to stick with how the team is, and then we make adjustment. Bobby Reid has COVID-19 apparently, so he's out right now. Bobby Reid is no longer in the squad, and so they're doing contact tracing to see if other players had contracted the virus. So that's all we know as of right now. So if the results come back and the results bad, we probably don't have a game tomorrow. Jamaica might be out of the Gold Cup. Struck want players to do produce. We just replace him severely. Yeah, coach, I agree with you, coach Karomi. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you 100%. So we have to just hope and pray that only Bobby Reid has the virus. If Bobby Reid has the virus, I still think Jamaica has a good chance to make a run in the competition. You see what I mean? So hopefully Bobby Reid is the only one who contracted, and I hope the JFF learn from this and maybe cut down players and fans interaction and players movements around camp. I don't think, based on COVID-19, I don't think we can risk having players going out to nightclubs partying and come back in, because you're now interacting with the public and you don't know who else have the Delta variant or and stuff like that. So I think the JFF will have to have more restriction around the players right now. Yeah, Hector might have the virus if Reid has it. That's what they're saying, Shatter. That's what they're saying, Shatter. That's what I'm hearing. That's what they're apparently they're roommates. So if he does have if he has that, so we just have to keep our fingers crossed. I'm just hoping he's the only one with the virus so we can keep this thing moving, because this would be bad for Jamaican football team, because then we would continually have Tapa as the coach. And as you know my view already, um, you know my view as already. I think I want Tapa to continue be the coach for this whole Gold Cup, and if he lose the Gold Cup, we have to remove. I think we should give someone else a chance. So it would be disappointing if we drop out of the Gold Cup without getting a chance to go to the finals. So I would like for that to happen. So you're saying that the player went? No, I'm not saying that the player went to a party, coach. I'm not saying that the player went to a party. I'm just saying, me being a footballer myself, when you go to anywhere to play football, if you're there for weeks, you would go out 1 or 2 nights. Yeah, we have to go out 1 or 2 nights. So I'm saying I hope players don't risk the health of the entire team by not taking the proper precautions, and then something happened like what happened to Curacao, because Curacao lost a good amount of players, and then CONCACAF had to remove them, because if you have a team with COVID, you can't have them interacting with another team. Then we're gonna have the whole tournament having COVID. So the players are not in a bubble. Coach, that was my thing. So we talked about earlier. We spoke earlier about some people said whether or not players should be in the same room. I think that players can be in the same room if they're in a bubble, because the players are gonna interact either way. They're gonna interact on the practice field. They're gonna interact on the field. So I just thought, so we kind of answered that already, Coach Karomi, as far as the player bubble. But based on what I'm seeing, players taking photos with people, I don't think the player bubble was as strict as previous COVID restrictions. I think a lot of people kind of um, left flank. Bell was playing. Yeah. Bell was playing left flank. Defensively, he was. The players were not in a bubble during the 9 days camp. You see what I'm saying? Eagle, thanks for that information. I can't confirm, because our cataract and the player them did a par. That me I tell cataract earlier, but cataract having vaccine, so vaccination passport, in vaccine passport, so I'm good apparently. Um Players are gonna play golf. Eddie Guna, see, I'm saying I don't know, but I think with this, let's, as I said, keep our fingers crossed. I think the JFF know we'll have to take precautions because of this. I think we know we learn a lesson now that things have to get tight again. He never made a rash tackle. Give up, bro. I agree with you, Skip. I don't see where people are saying. I watched the game 3 times. I watched the game 3 times, because I see, when you're watching the game, you're not seeing everything on the first game. Um, you're not seeing everything. So I tried to watch the game over and over and see if I missed anything. And I didn't see Amari Bell playing such terrible game. I didn't see Amari Bell playing so bad that he needs to lose his starting job. I think that's unorganized about pictures with people. JFF flop again. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. There, Cataract did interview Bobby Reid. Cataract so forward, like the sound a string up back. I saw Cataract with the, Michael Hector. Cataract with Alvas Powell. So look like me no know what go on. Right now, Cataract gonna have COVID. Cataract, I forgot do a test today, car. We need to know, if I you ruined Jamaica Gold Cup dreams. I check the can't of YouTube, can't find the game. I think Nelson, you look like they're black. What where are you, Nelson? Maybe the games are not available in your region, but I watch the games every night on YouTube on the CONCACAF channel. Every night, live, every night. Because CONCACAF has the right, because not anybody can just stream the game on YouTube due to copyright. Yeah, they bar you because I think FS1 and ESPN in the US. So they what they do is no, when you sell the TV rights, you can't have a conflict of interest where CONCACAF is then streaming the game. Um, um, you can't stream the game because then you're giving away the game free for people who potentially is paying for that channel. No man, Cataract talked about that earlier, Coach Karum. Cataract show all Cataract at first me see a COVID passport and a Cataract show it tonight, so him thing up and running the sound I run. People who never play will say Bell had a bad game. Yeah, I was it SR379. That's what I'm saying to you, bro. I don't see how you change your left back. People don't understand, I don't see how you change the left back in our team that just had a clean sheet. We know the foundation of this team right now is the defense. The foundation of this team right now, the strikers is not really clicking. Shamar Nicholson wasn't making any spectacular runs or anything like that. So the midfield looks shaky. So I would say the most stability we have right now is in the defense. Why would you want to adjust that? Why would you want to adjust that? The lesson here is simple. We need fully loaded teams. Every player, one injury or positive, bring a starter. That's what I believe. But I think Eagle will have that going forward. I think for the World Cup qualifiers, we have no choice but to have a loaded team because there's gonna be so many games in a tight window where players are gonna be exhausted and players are gonna pick up little niggles here and there. So we're gonna have a loaded squad. We're gonna have to be three deep or three deep for each position at least for the Gold Cup qualifier, and players waiting in the wings to come in because it's gonna be a massive challenge for us in the Gold Cup. But I think for the World Cup qualifier, if you follow Cataract, he make a bugger changes every game. Why trouble the defense? That's not our concern. Yeah, I'm saying, man, you want to keep what's working, and then you tweak what you have questions about. Everybody know where the questions lie with this team. Central defense, CDM. You see what I mean? The CDM is where the problem is. The midfield, we had no productivity in the midfield. JFF should have players making no contact. I agree with you, 1-1. I agree with you, brother. I agree with you. But again, as the JFF, me no know, bro. That JFF thing, yeah. We don't know. Salad win ball game for Cataract. Taxi is already part of the core. How many games he played with Low? Yeah, how many games he played with Low? But how many games they played together this year? How many games they played together this year? He missed the first half of the camp where um the team was building up chemistry. And I said this on this channel that when you bring in a player so late and you had players already working for that position, you're going to demoralize the players that are already in camp. That's why I think Shamar Nicholson got that start over Andre Gray. Imagine Andre Gray came in and just start over Corey Burke and Shamar Nicholson. What would that do for those two players' confidence? You see what I mean? They would think that they're not good. Then when I say, "Yo, we're not good," I agree with you, Ewing, that we're gonna win tomorrow. Tomorrow is a. I think Jamaica will be the third team in the second team in the in the quarterfinals tomorrow. I think no, well USA. I think USA plays tonight. Yeah, we should be in the quarterfinals tomorrow. No doubt about it, unless something miraculously happen. Um, Yeah, something really weird have to happen for Jamaica. Just flat out lose tomorrow. The man them foot have to pop off or something have to go on. But we're supposed to be in the quarterfinals tomorrow night. Easily, easily. We have a pretty easy group. We did not shut down Suriname. Shut Suriname out. They just did not finish. Bell and Alvas both got skinned alive. YouTube live chats negatively affect the workplace. And you make that happen to you in a shatter. You have to come up with a balance and a system of work for you. You see me? I think YouTube, this kind of thing is like a it's like a podcast. This kind of live thing is like a new version of podcast. Keep you at work. I hope Gray gets some minutes. One, I hope Gray start the game, brother. I don't really want to wait too late and give Gray only one game against Costa Rica where him come in and get a 30 minutes and we make the semifinals and we lose the first game. You get what I mean? Because my problem is I don't want Jamaica to play either Qatar or Panama the first game in the quarterfinal. I think those two teams are very dangerous teams, bro. Watching that game, I was impressed. I think Jamaica need another 2 game under them belt to really get the engine rev up, so we can say, all right, that car look like it can drive over some speed bump. But as of right now, me no want to see Panama and me no want to see Qatar. I don't think we can beat those two teams currently the way we're playing. Shamar, Burke, Gray, which one? Huffy Gray, brother. But if we go 4-4-2, let's go Shamar and we go Shamar and Gray. And if Shamar disappear in the game, like he did the first game, we bring in Corey Burke. Me too. I can't see Tapa starting him, so hoping for 20. Well, Simon Preston came on and said that the Gray has been playing in practice or in training. He's been getting some minutes up front. So let's see. You say Qatar can defend, but they can score. Jamaica have a problem scoring. So if a team has a great attack against you and you can score, who has the more likely a chance of winning? They have a better chance of beating us. Because if they score on us and even play 20% better than how they played defense the last game, we're in a lot of problems, brother. We're in a lot of problems. That's what I'm talking about. This is why I'm saying that negative football, defensive football doesn't pay off for you the further you go in tournaments, because teams are gonna go up 1-0 against you early on. Jamaica can run out quarterfinals, boom, you're down by 1 goal, 20 minutes, and them lock shop. Where are we gonna get the goals from? This is why it's important to start off being very attacking. Start playing attacking football from the first round. Experiment. No, I wasn't impressed going down FC by Qatar. I was defense. I was impressed by how they move forward with intent, and they had a strategy around. Um, when they were in the final third, they looked threatening on every occasion, including Panama. As I said, Panama has a Danish coach. They play a style of football here in Scandinavia, and I said here on Ryan channel, I really want to see how that style of play translate in CONCACAF. And I saw some result. I think a lot of teams are gonna have problems beating Panama. You hear nobody talking about Panama? I heard nobody talking about Panama. Panama look really good. Qatar get beaten. I don't see them beat me, bro. Well, Jason, as I said, currently how Jamaica look the first game, if we look like that next game and the next game, we cannot beat Qatar, hands down. If I see Jamaica come out and Jamaica team is like really playing a different style of football, then I can say, all right, we're looking really good. We're looking sharp. It's my phone. We only say the game against Qatar and ready. We play USA. Yeah, man. If we play USA or Canada, I don't think Jamaica will have a problem beating either of those two teams. I think we would beat those two teams easily. I think USA, as I said, USA is not that good. Mexico had it tough yesterday. You know how me feel about Mexico. I think Mexico is not that good in this tournament, not in CONCACAF. We know Mexico is ranked 11 in the world. Mexico is Mexico. If Guatemala was even 5% better, Mexico would have a lot of problem last night with Guatemala. Mexico is overrated in this tournament. You look good against who? You only see the game against Qatar already. We play USA or Canada. Yeah, I'm not feeling threatened by USA or Canada, bro. To be honest, I'm not threatened by USA or Canada. Canada is overhyped. Um, our defense is probably the best part of our game, so hopefully we should cope. Agree. I look like Goontown. It look like we are see the same thing, brother. I look like we are watching a game on iPhone or something, or iMac or HD. It look like we're seeing the same thing. I think the defense can cope. My problem is not the defense with this team, bro. And I think we have good defensive players on the bench who can come in and fill in if we have injuries. We have a Mariapa and we have a Michael Hector who can fill in any one of those defensive roles. Mexico look the best so far. Haiti play Canada tonight. I hope our staff scout the game. Haiti, I don't think Haiti is good enough. Haiti lost a lot of players, I think, early on. Haiti, I expected a better showing from Haiti. I'm actually quite disappointed with Haiti. I think that's what's holding Haiti back. They're very inconsistent. I'm looking for a better result. I think Canada should beat Haiti. I think Canada has way more quality. Buchanan, Kyle Larin, Calvini, those players, I think Haiti will have a tough time with them tonight. But Canada does have weakness in the defense. No, all right. Jason Nelson. Why you saw Low leaving the defense? This was the strategy of how they played it. Four, was it 4-2-3-1? So Alvas Powell got to play a bit higher. Damian Low, he kind of filled in where Alvas Powell left that gap, and he went up a bit higher, and Michael Hector was sliding back into his role. You see what I mean? So that's why you saw Low playing so high. I think when we come under more pressure, Low will be playing where he needs to play. I think he is based on how the flexibility of the formation. They had Hector sliding back in and Low pushing up. So I don't think that will be an issue going forward. Yeah, Kashif Thomas, I agree with you. That's where our problem is that connectivity between midfield and striker. But the problem starts at CDM. We don't have a smooth transition into the midfield, and then the midfield has a vision of the field where they can disperse the ball. The problem is the breakdown is between CDM and central midfield. That's where our problem is, and that's why I think Daniel Johnson should play CDM. I think Daniel Johnson should play CDM, bro. If Daniel Johnson plays CDM, he's more composed when he has the ball, and then he will deliver a better pass to whoever is playing higher than him in the midfield, and then we would get more productivity out of the midfield. The Saudi Arabia game we won, Daniel Johnson played CDM. Ravel Morrison played higher, but Ravel Morrison came back to support him a lot because Ravel Morrison, though he plays attacking midfield, he naturally comes back deep for the ball. So I think that's where the challenge is. We're really missing Ravel Morrison in this team. We're really missing Ravel Morrison. I think Daniel Johnson would have done the same job or even better. We would have looked in better shape if Daniel Johnson played CDM because he has more composure when he has the ball. You see what I mean? He has more composure when he has the ball. Michael Hector just makes some big kick more time. I say, yo, where that one to come from? Or where that kick to come from, brother? Like, that wasn't needed. We need to be on the left. Bro, all right. Jason, again, I don't know what's happening with Tyreek McGee. Everybody say he's performing in training, but we don't know, bro. Like we'd love to get a brain scan of Tapa if you just see how Tapa way of thinking, because obviously everyone away in the chat we are idiot. I think Tapa is a genius. We're all idiots. Apparently, we're seeing something other than Tapa, brother. I don't know. Like him don't want to get Tyreek McGee run. The man put on Walker. My theory is he put on Walker just to make them player they get a run right now, because him probably no plan to use them again. Maybe it's like a man say, you see, you get your run from first round, so just go on the bench. Yeah, man, hold off the room up on the bench. Maybe that's the plan, but that's the only thing I can think of to why Tyreek McGee is on the bench and Lamar Walker up on the field, where the man them are fling him around like a confetti. CDM slide over to cover wings spot. Yeah, that was the thing. So that's why people keep, Michael Hector. Michael Hector is a lucky guy, because Michael Hector is in a unique position. He brings something to the team where he's not that good, but there's not a lot of player that can do what he does. So him automatically find himself in the starting team by default, brother. By default. I don't know what that is. Yeah, man. Patrick Riley. I agree with you. Yeah, Hector lucky, bro. He's a unique. Him in a unique position. Him in a unique position. What he does, he cleans up. Apparently, he's there to clean up tackles, but he actually do the opposite. When he does clean up tackles, he gives the ball back away, gives back position to the other team very quickly. So it's like Hector, to me, Michael Hector is a catch 22. He's a catch 22. He's a catch 22, brother. It's like you're damn if you do, you're damn if you don't. Speedy or Hector. We can use, to be honest, I would go with Hector over Speedy, because I would go for the height, and I would go for long legs to maybe cut off some balls coming in, true balls coming in through the defense. I think Speedy, the problem with Speedy, if you get caught out of position and players can push Speedy off the ball. I still think Speedy need to get a bit stronger if that's gonna be his natural position. I don't think he's an ideal CDM, Speedy. I don't think Speedy is an ideal CDM, to be honest with you. Hector won't play if he's roomy. Yo, brother, I'm hoping not. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, Bobby Reid. Oh, job is there. No player in the Premier League stepping up. Yeah, blame that on our bro. You know, today I was looking at something and I was thinking, bro. I think we also need to shift focus from our national team so much and start paying attention to our under 17 and our under 23s. There is no reason why Jamaica shouldn't be playing in every Olympics. Jamaica under 17 should be in every World Cup, brother. Every under 17 World Cup, Jamaica under 17 is. I think that's where we need a top coach. We need a top coach at the under 17 level and at the under 23 level. I think we pay so much attention to the national team as to where we abandon, or we just say, yeah man, under 17, the man them go and try qualify. If we make it, we make it. I think we need to we need to reshift our focus to the under 17s and the under 23s. There's no way that we shouldn't be in every Olympics, bro. When was the last time the under 17 team went to a World Cup, brother? Since Keith Kelly and those guys, we haven't been back there. We should have, like, what's going on? That's where we need a top coach. We need a coach at that level. I that's why I hope Paul Hall sticks around, and I would like to see Paul Hall also get around with the under 17 since he has the experience with the younger players to try to get us in the World Cup. Look at Honduras. Honduras is in the Olympics. This is experience, bro. This is experience. When you come back from the Olympic, then you have a good group of 23-year-old players, 22-year-old players who can now transition into your the senior team. So I think we need to reshift our focus, bro, back to the under 17s and the under 23s. We shouldn't another under 17 World Cup not supposed to miss Jamaica, and another Olympics that's supposed to miss Jamaica. This is why we are short on players. And if we don't refocus back to the under 17s and the under 23s, we're gonna always debating whether or not we should bring in another English player. And we're gonna have a flurry of English player always coming into our team. The under 23s and the under 17, bro, and the U20s going to NFC. Yeah, we need to rebuild that era there. The team now. Before I would yes, say you ready?
Yeah,
Some
man, no,
strong
this
spring up.
sound good. No, man, this sound chill up, man. Remember, see somebody balling us, so make sure give you half an hour, make you whole like Taylor fans, them get to
Yeah, yeah,
tune into Taylor and get team thing. Cause so it's working now, we have to share the joy. You see what I
yeah,
say?
yeah. Let's get
So,
that juggle.
it whole lot to get the whole of the football thing with Taylor, so. You know, this is part and make it joy go wrong. Cause, you know, so there, so, cause, me check and see how much fans and them sitting there.
More ask you a question, Cataract. I was saying just now before you come in, I don't know if you were listening, we are saying I think is at the under 17 and the under 20 level where we need a really good coach. We need a top coach. I was saying there's no way that Jamaica under 17 and under 20 shouldn't be in the Olympics and the World Cup every time it comes around. As because I say if we don't refocus to that area, we're gonna constantly depend on finding a second-hand English-based player to fill out these positions.
No, what would I think the man a second hand?
No,
Hold
some
on,
of
so.
some of them are second hand. Some of them are
Hold
second hand.
on, so. Hold on, so. What happened to the thing?
Some of them are
So,
second hand.
someone asked a vital question, so we want to make sure. This is sitting in a comment, so I want to make sure me definitely get to them. Um, they no, I never interviewed Bobby Reid, none at all. I shatter, me sure now again. See my last test because I can see the negative. Yeah, or the see that part there. Tell me for that see that part there. Negative, negative, negative. All right, good. No, I did not interview Dexter Eddie Gona. No, I just took a one picture of him early. Never interviewed, never have no close thing to it. But see me test ya, I think negative. You see it? I'm gonna take to make sure. So I know cataract. On the cat, I probably store love, me don't know. But so shatter, you can't stop spell this false news. All right. Um, so what I was talking about earlier before I make a piece of the joy and piece of the juggling to Taylor, you know, so him could have get team fans them in. Um, we are talking about the Emil Smith Rowe. We have a match tomorrow. I mean, really want to hear some predictions. What are the predictions that AI them have for the game tomorrow? So throw up your prediction them. So my predictions change with the news that we have here. I was saying if we start with an attacking flair and attacking intent, I think we could put three past the Guadeloupe team. And if I see Ricky Dunks a 4-2, um, and if I see the Guadeloupe team, um, they're running. If I see Andre Gray in the starting lineup, I know we're coming with serious intent. You understand? Um, yeah, man, Simpson, 3-0 really my thing there, 3-0 really my thing there. If Andre Gray start, I can see a brace. I can see a brace from Andre Gray. And I was saying one from Dexter Daps, but it might be one from Daniel Johnson or Liam Bailey, depending on how they how them deploy up front if Bailey is going to be in a scoring position. Fresh God said 3-0. A 3-0 might think the Fresh God. Kashif Thomas 5-0. Me now go me now go argue with 5-0. And I would be happy if I get that, because that would deal with the whole goal difference. Boontown, I don't know any brother, because I can't make it up, so am I negative that? So I don't know if it falls or it's true. Boontown said 3-0. So I have to agree with him. Bailey hat trick long overdue. I don't think he's gonna see that. I can't see that, Kashif. But again, if it come, may give thanks to the Almighty. You know, if it come. And that's my thing there. So Shatta and Balakar. Oh, you talk for Balakar, Shatta? We understand. When I share the room, don't be like Michael Hector and you know, don't share the room, dog. Oh, you tell the man score. Well, Balakar, we know film score at 6-0 and Boza go score all 6. So that go without saying. Jamaica big win 4-1. Peter and both a done Gussie. Then the Remy say 4-0. Oh, you see the 4-0 Bernardo. Because when I get the score now, forget the score at them, you know. Yo, man, man now, my ticket link going. Junior Desland, they say 4-1. Tell you how it go. First attack with both score on us was all because Hector failed to make the easy tackle. I could say that for a CDM, that ball should not be just so easy at 7 minutes 21. Jason Nelson, absolutely. The danger came through the center of the park. It's there for all to see. Eagle Republic said 2-0, but he may take a 1-0. Guadeloupe is a tough customer. No, I can't take the 1-0, brother.
Guadeloupe is not that tough, guys.
Whether they're tough or not, I can't take the 1-0. Because I need a goal difference to top the group. So, I don't know that with nobody. I hope for Cataract's sake that if Gray starts, he lights out and hits the target with every effort because you have built him up like Lewandowski. Well, unless you now watch Jamaican football and see what the man do. So, we build champion with a kill champion and Gray a champion. How you mean? Yeah, man, I watch Striker come in, I think. Late in my life, but we think that David Walker said Leon Bailey 1, Turgot 1, Andre Gray 2. Either Leon or Turgot scored. The man, he showed the goal like him, and he showed Sweetie. Hey, David, you know, easy, dog. You know, easy. Nice. One time, I see the man put Andre, and I said, boy, I want them for Andre Blake in me. I say, bro, dog. Jason Nelson. Leave for you some of them 1-0 business, dog.
We're better than 1-0.
My God, we're better than 1-0. Oh, gosh, man. No, Ewa, it will be 1-0 if the whole started 11 in an isolation. You understand? But now if we have a player them, 1-0 will be a disappointing result. Eddie going to say 2-0. That's the minimum, Eddie. That's the minimum. Not accepting nothing less. Fresh God come again. Fresh God and a cash pattern. And now go win nothing if you vote 2 times. Fresh God say 3-0. I mean, if me a touch of the game, me not touch of the game, me a dare the game. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. It's a 3-0, 3-1 game. Me a look onto. Just in case we have a little breakdown in concentration and they score 1, but we should get 3 goals against this team. should get, but nothing over that. I don't see Jamaica being so aggressive to where we beat this team over 3 goals, unless we have a real coming out party tomorrow. If we start Andre Gray and Corey Burke up front, then four is possible. But I don't see Jamaica scoring 4 goals. Eagle say, yo, Eagle say, Guadeloupe is better than Suriname. All right, you have to kind of explain that because Suriname, they're better on the ball than Guadeloupe. Suriname has more ball possession, and as I said, Guadeloupe doesn't look that effective in the final third, brother. He doesn't look that effective in the final third. They don't look that effective. So I think Suriname is a more overall rounded team than Guadeloupe. If we can keep it, giving Suriname 4 easy, but Bosa, yeah, we could have given Suriname 4 if Andre Gray started.
Theater, trust me, Guadeloupe is better than Suriname. Okay, I trust you. Um, Eddie Guna said Boza and DJ. We could have given Kashi Thomas said we could have given Suriname 4 easy, but Boza failed us. Don't make Balakar area say that, brother. Kashi, delete that comment there before Balakar say that. Jason Edwards, how about Mexico? We're not playing Mexico. Goontown's a clean sheet, brothers. Come on. Yes, I love clean sheet. Because if the other team can't score, they can't win. That's how I know football. 3-0 without Bobby in the midfield. That's a big thing. We can keep the ball long. But we can't keep the ball long pass. Work.
No.
Okay. Now work. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, man. Going town. I would love to predict a clean sheet, but just like how I saw, because we all know Liam Moore is a great defender in Cataract, but he had a little breakdown in concentration when he allowed that striker to get behind him. So we can have one of those situations in the game where they end up score a 1 goal and we. So that's why I'm not really go for the clean sheet.
Great 7710. It's a 2-0 to Jamaica. Fresh God, no dirty sheet. Yeah, man. Spice said the thing in a sheet have to clean. Sheet have to clean. As ladies them now come. You understand?
Without having Bobby Reid.
Onik Findlay said Jamaica soon get a reality check. I don't know if Onik is a lady or a man. Please identify yourself first before I comment on that comment. Because I don't want to dismantle no lady. Man Simpson, Kata, we know Lawrence is better, but the numbers never really caused problem for Bell. He wasn't bad in his role. Hector was the fault. Yeah, Hector did have some issue. Jason Edwards, what that you put up? Just COVID, sir? You have COVID? Oh, I don't know. Hmm. I think it's time to bring in Mariappa and push Alvas in as the enforcer. I have thought about that, you know. I have thought about that. I've thought about that. Thought about that seriously. Onik Finley, if he's a man, how kind of badness that? How kind of reality check you talk about? How much dollar? $1 million reality check when we lift the Gold Cup. I ramp with the thing, brother. I ramp with the side, brother. Me had mad in them time. I wonder if Albas can do that role. I wonder.
But it's the thing is, do you think Theodore Whitmore is willing to experiment at this point? I think that's a big question. I
No.
think Theodore Whitmore is just so too conservative, bro. I don't think he's up for trying anything new, really. It's like the person will go to the restaurant and order the same thing every day, the same food. When I really see Whitmore is changing anything. As far as you see, even with Low, everybody can agree that Low had a decent first half at CDM. And you hear what Tapa came out and say, him say, people can't take that off of their mind. Low is not
Mm.
playing there again.
No, because I think he's look here, those who saw 150B, never see it to 134, but a 115 the thing there, when I stay in a section. Well, the man now looking at my phone. When you sit down, nobody ask me again. But mm, mm, we have to look and see. We have to look and see. We have to look and see. We have to look and see serious. You understand? Um
But Cataract, um, I go whip up something right now in our kitchen, you know. You know,
yeah,
so
whip up something in my kitchen. Alright, so me I go take it for the
yeah,
next 20
yeah.
and then
Mm.
forward back. So we have play the song and two song in Ireland, say
All right,
sound from
all right.
Sweden. No log out to the car, you
No,
can't
me
come back.
can't log
If
out,
you
but
left out,
no,
I
no,
dance
no,
and no
no.
re-entry, I dance that, no re-entry. So
All right.
people, this is cataract time now. Yeah, so you fuck start. So big up the whole cataract family, the Ricky Danks and the people them, yeah. Come in. Um, yeah, man Simpson. We're gonna do this, brother. But the thing we have a ticket to 134. 134 section, but a 115 already the yard section. Yeah, man, we are come over there, sir, brother. Remember, somebody forward me the ticket, yes, sir, but a 115, 116, 114, and that's for the badness, there, brother. For the last match, make sure you get that ticket there. Melvin Levy said I didn't like the performance of the team. They got too relaxed after scoring. I think any footballing mind would not have liked that performance. You understand? But it's a victory. But we have to be critical. You see what I say? True Taylor Tapper is pragmatic, but as they come, you have to leave that to when Taylor come back. It's a cataract time now. Jamaica is a Bugatti, but it's being driven like a Corolla. We need to get all the parts working well, and we definitely go be up there with the best of them. Jamaica will win tomorrow fairly comfortably. Big up Stefan Mesher. I don't think we reach Bugatti level. I think we are Mercedes. But if we got all the players available to us, JFF, call up. Mason Greenwood, call up. Emil Smith Road. The man am wait for a call. Word to the wise. Word to the wise. You understand? Sha nice. Thing no nice. Yeah, man, it's a Triple X family. Me and his cousin used to play the same sound. Then a bad DJ. Sha nice. Um, no, I'm not there for IG, bro. I'm not there for IG, fam. But I get Triple X number for up here, so. And you can link me, mad. Yeah, man, them one is a bad DJ. See it? Alva's Powell instinct is just natural for the position. His defensive skills are on point. Alvas does have some defensive lapses though. So yeah, but I think if things got bad and you had to rejiggle the whole side, I would bring Mariappa in there and put Alvas in the defensive midfield. Yeah, that can work. Um, Guadeloupe keep Jamaica on their toes. We don't know what 10 toes we have in a dog. 10 toes we have. So even they step on one, the next 9 toes I go kick them in their face. So that may I tell you. Guadeloupe been to the Gold Cup before, so it's not like they're a newcomer to the tournament. That is true. That is true. I like a midfield that can control the game. Man, see this to sit deep and drop between the defense, and one to go up and one can play the balance. The midfield is a problem. We knew this before and we knew this after. JFF made their choices. You understand? Kamal Lawrence, is Kamar Lawrence in the team? Yes, he is Jason Edwards. He joined late after being released from his club. The club only released him when at the FIFA demanded time. We should try 3-4-3. He's not going to do that. We tried 3 at the back against Serbia. Oh, we had a wonderful game, so I don't know why we go back. Cataract, me there on the work, me I listen but now comment. All right, Mr. Wesley. You know what I say? Big up the eye themselves. Respect every time. Dan Frasser in the back. Sorry. I don't understand. Hold on. With more should try 3-2. Bailey target go up front, low more maps. No, I don't think that will happen. That will never happen right now. Because I don't know why he doesn't like the 3 at the back business. You understand? Dan Fan says I will be forced when Pinnock join in September. Yeah, when Pinnock join, or when Wes Harding come in, because you see that 3 where they play against Serbia, that 3 that did mud. That 3 at the back that did mud with Wes Harding on the right, Low and Moore. It did mud. Jairus, them have some free room wrong at Bellevue if Tapa go and with the madness, Them have free room wrong at Bellevue. That me I say. And that to my thing. But I am hoping that the school COVID test don't put a damper on the team spirit. Does anybody think it will affect the team spirit? Let me see in that comment. That is my concern. Whether it will affect the team spirit. Nobody now say nothing. Tapa with more take too long for me. Boy, it's a very true. Because it was obvious that it happened in the Serbia game where we should have made the change and the adjustment based on what Serbia had did. And then now it happened again. So, me don't know, brother. One second, people. He said Bailey will play better than right forward. I'm alive. No, Bobby was expected to play an integral role. He was expected to play Kashif, I'm hoping that it motivates them better and they get more serious. Ricky Dang, so 78. That thing now work, brother. You have to be tactical and it might come in like Southgate, like you want to make a change in the last minute. Yeah, that now work. No Eddie Gona, we don't have a number for Tapa, but I have a big stone for him and stand if he ramp with himself. But may I tell you now. Another Reggae Boyz positive. I could know who no. I could know who that. Please and thanks. Anyone who replaces Bobby will have to prove themselves. That is true. That is true. Ricky Danks, me hate something. The player, it doesn't do justice to the player. The only thing I would do that for is if you use it to cap people and give them cap, like in a Nation League game, and you want cap all 5 man and tie them down. Some Englishman, you give them 1 minute or 2 minutes and say, hello, ropes. But you can't do that for a sensible game. What can a man do in a 88 minutes? if you're not trying for, you know, that you're winning. Come on, man. My gear come knock the ball around. Baller kick 90. Yeah, man. Who's a baller? Let me see if I read properly. David Walker, I think if the fans turned out the spirit. Yes, and the whole South Florida, Central Florida, the run in, man. God know. God know. Yeah, you know. So give me a minute, people. Yeah, man, back again. You know the badness go. Um, well, it'll be the crowning of Maggie and the crowning of Andre Gray. Let me say, on a step up. Melvin Levy, I believe that we can now get the time is opportune, the time is ripe, the mango ripe on the tree. The best players that we want, we can go and speak to them. And I know that definitely my radar says two, really, you know, can pick them two there off I line. Pick them two ripe one off I think. You get me? Um, Emil Smith Rowe and Mason Greenwood. I know that for sure. And maybe there were some who were sitting on the fence like Mason Holgate and Ben Godfrey. I don't have any facts on those players. But I know say man link me and tell me say boy, it really shake up the Arsenal. The whole set of youth them wrong Arsenal. That set of youth them will come through the Arsenal thing. It shake them up billions. Shake them up. Because them a soccer get some monkey face dog, beer monkey, them are throwing a man everywhere, on him Facebook, on him Twitter, on him Instagram. Them deal with the man away. And another youth fault. Another youth fault. No, I think Ali Watkins is cap tied down for England, if I am not uncertain. I think so. Now, Ali Watkins a bad striker, man. The man are deadly, deadly. He's a younger version to me of Andre Gray, that kind of bustling, fighting striker. Yeah, man, them need to move right now for Emil especially. Key do a work on them thing, but you understand, Emil are the right product right now. Because you see, say, we need a backup number 10. You can't just sit comfortably. Because these, the man said Bobby I catch COVID every year. Bobby Reid, what are them negative things? Sure. I hope I one of them false tested, false positive. You understand? But if tap and learn, it will burn. That's the thing. Ball kick. What about Low? I don't know. Maybe the truth will come out about Low. Because maybe we'll have to call up Low to come in if there's a fallout of players from the thing. Because to me, Jamaica and no Curacao, you know. Jamaica and no Curacao. The tournament can't play without Jamaica. The tournament cannot play without Jamaica. I want to learn that. All right. That's my thing there. Boom, bang, bang, done. You know what, man. Tell me nothing. Right? So it's we want to be positive for the game tomorrow. We want to be upful, you know. God bless the team and them something. But JFF, if we move right, you know, because them bad blessing that we follow, you know, the way we deal with certain things, yeah, we deal with certain things and never deal with it right. We don't want a bad blessing on the team. Why the man might call back East. Oh my God. What does that mean? Telling you, man. That's my little Birmingham thing, you know. Gosh. Magic spray upon East. So I want to big up the whole of the family, you know, because I love all the thing I go on 83 I watch, 115 like, but one of my thing really I tell me the right. Me keep a look on the YouTube and tell me if it tell me the right thing. You understand? Let me see if it tell me the right thing and make sure everybody are keep in line with the thing. 81 watching and 115 like and 1 dislike. I will let in that one brother in our place, brother. I will let in that one brother in our place with the 1 dislike. Jesus, peace almighty. I tell you. Yeah, J. Ross, I agree with you. I agree with you. Casey Palmer, Anthony Grant, Jamal Lowe, Kevin Stewart. You understand? If they are able to call them up, don't think this up. Jeez, peace. I wonder if that 1 dislike there is Javon East. Javon East, if you watch a program, why you dislike a program, brother? Channel. People big up 115 like in a middle idea. People at work will love this football. JFF, respect the YouTuber them here. But we can get some media pass too. You understand? And go in, I think, Trey any weather, myself, Mark Plunkett. Yeah, but we can go in, I think too. Cause remember say we are all up the thing, you know. 81 fan I watch this thing. You see me? 81 fan I watch this thing. And we are keep it live. I'm waiting to get a confirmation out here if Casey Palmer has a passport. I heard conflicting things. Yeah, I heard some conflicting things. But I tell you the truth. I tell you the truth. I know because I just tell you the truth with God love. If the JFL had opportunity to call in 2 players right now to replace Ravel and Bobby Reid, I would call in Jamal Lowe and Anthony Grant. Because I think we need a central defensive midfielder. It's a joke. And then I think we need an upfront player. But I don't know if Anthony Grant can come in at the squad now, not being in the 60. I don't know the rules. But something needs to happen. If not, a Kevin Stewart. That's my thing the right away. So man, I think, you know, say a 3 minutes left for the 3 hours and we'll call it a day. You see it? But JFF, let it be a lesson. Those style players, because you don't know when you're going to need somebody. This is a very uncertain time. You know what I mean? We on the coach's desk and Simon Preston and people, remember the coach's desk triple treat on the weekend. Remember Simon Preston little later on 6:45 p.m. on the lock in. You understand? I know say Ryan LFC in Garrison every day. Or they just come wrong I old zinc fence. Make a basket, you know. Cause we can't help you know. Right? So Eagle Republic, I cannot answer that question as to why Lamar Walker is there. And you are 100,000% correct. Every player should be a potential starter because you may be called upon to start. So I don't know. It started on shaky ground. We started off positive. We got the first 3 points in the bag. Heads up and let's go for it, guys. You understand? Reggae Boyz for life. Big side when I run the thing. You know? When I run the thing. We want the win. We need the win. You see what I say? And so people remember 5:30 Jamaica time, 6:30 if you're there in America or Canada. I don't know the time I rest a place in the world because I know this program is an international program. And if you're there on the West Coast at 3:30, so when I do the maths, Don't do the maths. We say that the midfield have no production. Both goals came from the midfield. That's not true. No, S-Technic skip. That's not true. The first goal came from Liam Bailey, who was wide. That was where it came from. And Liam Bailey should actually have shot the ball the first time because the goal was gaping. Right? Yeah. You understand? The second goal didn't come from the midfield. The second goal came from a bad clearance from the Suriname defense that was volleyed straight in. Remember that Bobby Reid is playing like a false nine, you know. Bobby Reid is really a forward, you know. There. Goontown, I don't know about the future thing, brother, and Band-Aid and them something there, brother. If that's the future, what the performance that you saw for the 3 minutes from Lamar Walker, it was a most that disgrace. You can't run up in a man and jump like a dep on one game show, dog. No, sir. Go with a mash up 80 team. Yeah, Bobby Reid had the assist, but so I think we both have to go be right, because I have to be a big man. But the Bobby Reid is playing a false start, but the DJ assist came, remember I said to you, it started from the wing. It started from the right hand side wing with Liam Bailey. So I wouldn't say it came through the middle. You understand? DJ is the middle, and I feel like we are pretty okay. All right, my brother Balaki. I'm gonna answer that. Turkleman production. Brother, you're late to the bar, brother. You're late to the bar. John, no dog. You reach now Garrison. The blue light is shining out. The blue light I say we lock off because 3 hours over the on now. You see it? The player them for the friends them can either make a choice in England. Let me tell you something. I don't know if you don't watch them channel because it's a real grimy Garrison zinc fence part of the Jamaican thing. Michael Woodburn, you're just a clocky in it. The blue light them the outside dog. The blue light the outside. People, this is Jamaica has the opportunity to court, attract, and speak to the best talents in England. Bottom line. If you don't want to do it, you don't do it. My source tell me that everybody's source, and even secret now, that Mason Greenwood would give Jamaica a real good talk. You understand? Because remember, you know, Rashford is his teammate and friend. Okay. And the man there at Arsenal, Emil Smith Rowe, that very young, impressive, white. Although he's white JFF, he is Jamaican. Emil Smith Rowe. Answer to part of the number 10 problem. Very good friends with Saka. And Saka has been being sacked from the racist people in England. And he's very surprised. He was taken aback. You understand? Turkleman, yeah man. Come in and press the like button. You know, remember, so when you show big gate like that, you know, the people that just come in, you hit the like button. Because remember, so when I garrison is zinc fence, it tugs them at the wrong eye, back eye house, so I shine up sitting, and just walk come in, I place and get keckle up when I want that happen. You understand? So just hit the like button and drop on a comment. No really just push in and come in and Ryan LFC just so. Here's for the badness though. No black in the Union Jack. Yeah man, that them I say. No black in the Union Jack. Michael Wood, yeah man, the click long time. Bless up yourself. Yeah man, you're in a yard. So give me a prediction tomorrow now. The two man them come in because we're on the end. It don't need to go all that RJ. The man them just need a proper talk from somebody big. The man them ears are open. The Turkle man give you your prediction. Michael Woodburn give you your prediction. And then we have to go call it a minute or a day, you know. because I have to go saddle up myself to saddle to the east. Yeah. Baller kick, I agree with you. Michael, yep, Michael look like you don't watch the program, dog. 3-0, 3-0, me say, who are the scorer? Who are the scorer? And Turtle, man, that takes along with the prediction, you know. We want your prediction and we want to know who is the scorers. You understand? That's the thing there. All right, gentle people. This is going to be it. Ryan, anytime you're ready, you know, you can hit the outro because I'm out of here. People, have a lot to do with a pleasure of spending the afternoon with the world massive again. Big up the real lovers of Jamaican football. You know what's a winning? Winning right now. Yeah, man. And that's for the thing there. Bless up the eye themselves. Walk good. One love. Stay safe. Anyway, they eye them there. And if they eye them there in Jamaica and allow the foolishness with the bag of gun thing and the bag of killing. And the pastor them. And allow the little pick to them. I've thought that one inside there. So anybody have a little family or pastor, allow the little pick to them, man. Wow. I don't know, man. Make the country look bad. When I overshadow the good news we are coming here, so. Saying every Jamaican, anywhere you are, remember say one Jamaican, you know. No matter where you come from, or no matter where they are there. From Timbuktu right to the Arctic Circle. Anywhere in America, anywhere in Canada, anywhere you are, Antigua, Brown Man Security. Big up yourself, you know, have to say 40. I love to give a side 40 one day, you know, like a basketball score. Guadeloupe, watching yourself. Bossy John tomorrow. You're going to learn what that means. I don't know how to say it in a French, but you're going to learn. Aye. Manners and respect the people.
I don't know what go on. I know what go on in the chat. If cataract jump off. Okay.
Might think out, you know, so if you want to keep the dance.
Yo, me so clock up. Me did want to ask you a question though, as far as Greenwood. What is the rules surrounding players where if you had 3 caps for Jamaica for your national team, where you have to be under 21 to be
Under
able to
21.
try?
3
So
caps under 21 and it won't count. So he has only had 1 cap.
Okay.
And if you remember, there was a chance for us to come in with him, you know, because when he got the cap, you know, himself and Phil Foden, they had brought the curfew rules and bring it to Philly, you know, to captain a hotel and deal with the captain, the billions and that.
Iceland, I girl them sweet Iceland, you know. Nice.
Don't know Rasta.
Nice
I want
over
to Jamaica go play Iceland that they can fly go there.
Brother, the girl them over there look good, cataract.
John, no, dog.
Right now,
So-
we have a Jamaican brethren that about 3 youth him have over there. The man that go over there, them just breathe something and cut.
What I do over Iceland? There's so he and Phil Foden got a ban. And when
Okay.
they got the ban now, Phil Foden was brought back into the squad
Mm-hmm.
prematurely before the ban was up. And he was left out in the wilderness. He was very upset, feeling away. But we never talked to him them time. Let him get back the call now and then the whole racist thing. So he's eligible. He can switch allegiance.
So the youth, what are them youth they just switch for Ghana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I'm seeing a report where they say they must say November next year before he can represent Ghana though.
I don't know. I'll have to reel up and check on it. I'll have to read and check on it. I don't know.
Them say November next year. But yo, it was a good live still. It was a good live. You know, may I just leave it, make it run till Ryan wake up. That's all.
Till Ryan wake up. So we can't go to party badness. But we don't shut up each other, you know. That we have to do. Because we don't want to behave in a garrison when nobody là look at them. And nobody chase like when the Davis chase. See? Yeah, me out still, car.
Yeah, man, you see me talk.
Party. Tomorrow, winnings, up that.
All right, blessings. Move from stream, yeah.